Jackson.
Episode 54 of the best sports podcast out there. Welcome back to another episode of the Basement Boyz.
The Pods presented by nobody.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Basha subs.
Yeah, we just straight name drop.
Flames.
Yeah.
Fertility.
A lot of places out here cause Underdog Fantasy, you know what I mean? Whoever,
Really?
whatever.
Gatorade. Adidas. So, you know.
Keep going.
Tim Hortons.
Pod Lab Studios. whatever you guys want, bro.
Episode 54, Swade, what you got for us? Give us the number, man.
Should be pretty easy, but I'm going to shock the system. It's that Teddy Bruschi episode. No, it's not. It's the Brian Urlacher episode, man.
Brian
That's what it is,
Urlacher.
yeah.
Hey, I feel like 54 is a deep-ass number, huh?
It is, but like, it's not at the same time.
Doesn't Fred Warner wear 54?
I believe he does.
He actually does, yeah, but Brian Urlacher is better.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Also, John Cena wore 54. Didn't he? In high
Oh,
school?
shit.
we are
It is the
definitely-
John Cena episode.
We are a WWE podcast
Hey, it's
now,
the
baby.
John Cena episode. That's what it is.
John
Shout out John Cena.
episode, man.
So,
You think you're untouchable?
world life. Space numbs.
We had a nice little week of football.
Nice. Is a
Did
good
we?
way to, nice is a funny way to put it.
Did we?
Week 2, officially in the books. A lot of heartbreak when it comes to the betting side of things, but it was a pretty solid week in football. What do we have? What was the biggest game this week?
Biggest game?
We had the Eagles and the
Hold on.
Chiefs.
Define big.
Broncos and Colts was pretty big, if you ask me.
Because, brother, like the Bengals and then the Jags it was a pretty big game.
The most popular game that happened this week.
Eagles and Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a snooze fest.
Score-wise, the Cowboys and the Giants.
That game should have been on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
That game should have been on. The best player in the league is Brandon Aubrey.
Instead of no touchdowns on Sunday night. That was unfortunate.
Oh, there was a touchdown.
Was there?
Yeah.
Remember?
Algier. Yeah.
You're right.
Should have took. I told you guys to take the under.
Yeah.
Parlay Keem.
And we did.
Man,
We
we
also
got.
told us to take a Bijan touchdown. That didn't work out.
And you just picked the wrong guy for the touchdown.
I was gonna say LG.
You will be picking a lot more legs moving forward, though.
Am I listening? Did I gain some trust?
Yeah, you're partly.
I think I trust your parlay legs more than your money line.
To be honest with you.
Hey, I'll take any type of credit.
Yeah.
Man, we got a jam-packed podcast for you guys today, man. We're gonna talk about Joe Burrow once again going down, man. It sucks.
Said.
I want to talk about him. I don't want to talk about the Chiefs and Eagles game. I want to happen what was said. I want to talk about what happened and what was said at the end of the Chiefs and the Eagles game. We have our fun NFL games as we do. We have our WWE games, which we've been having a lot of freaking fun with lately. A lot of fun. On the NBA side of things, there's not really much going on, so we're going to talk about some of the biggest what-ifs. And I got our games. Is there anything else you guys also want to talk about on the agenda? You guys want to add any last tidbits to the old agendas?
No, sir,
sir.
Bob.
You guys like the way we're rocking it?
Love
Shit, I'm rocking with it.
We're about 2,000 subscribers away to 30,000 on YouTube. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, please.
We're hitting our
all
Steph
the
Curry
support.
numbers, boss.
Yes, sir.
We're getting to the Steph Curry
Yes, sir.
digits.
Let's get right into it.
Dun, 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 dun.
You see somehow the world. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
And be so wonderful.
And you know what? Since you guys leave that in there, the world's going to see you guys singing that.
What's wrong with that?
Live life, breathe it. I
Leave
know
it as-
somehow we're gonna get there and be so wonderful. Do you know what we're singing?
That's
It's
Swing
all
Lines.
so real.
Who's,
I'm telling you just how I feel.
I know the song. I don't know what it's for.
The memories of
iCarly.
my man.
Yeah.
I had cable when iCarly was rocking.
Did you?
Yeah,
Me too. Good
I
job.
Had, yeah,
Me too.
Yeah, I had cable.
But they're
job.
still putting on all the other shows that we talk about anyways. But go ahead.
But you know, as someone who grew up with Comcast, I always thought Dish was cooler.
I had Dish.
I had Dish for the Arabic
No,
channels.
Comcast was better.
Comcast was way better.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, whenever I went to... Kids are jealous, bro. Whatever they see that they don't have, it's
Dish
cooler.
trying to sponsor us.
Yeah.
The name dropped.
This is still alive?
Nobody really uses them. Well, let's segue off of iCarly and Dish and Comcast. Never thought I'd say that 54 episodes
The
in.
Basement Boyz brought to you by Nickelodeon.
Listen, man, unfortunately, one of the bigger stories of the week wasn't a game, wasn't a score. It was a player. And it was a player who got injured again. Mr. Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty, going down again, probably more than likely for the season. 3 months, we're talking about December. I mean, there's probably no point of bringing him back. And this is his third season-ending injury now. His rookie year, he tore his ACL. 2 years ago, he did that. He had that weird wrist thing, and now it's like a foot injury. You know, so that's three season-ending injuries. And how long he's been in the league for now at this point?
6 years, 7 years.
So I mean, you're talking like half the time this guy's been in the league, he hasn't been on the field. It's like reminding me a lot like Andrew Luck, a little bit of like Romo, always injured and stuff like that. But I wanted to ask you guys, when you guys think of like Joe Burrow and what's going on with him, right? Do you guys think it's more about his playing style, or do you think it's more about the Bengals not protecting him correctly?
The second one. I read a stat, I think it was today. He got sacked 69 times, I believe, since his games last year to this year.
So from last year all the way to week 2.
69 times. He's already had been sacked as much as Russell Wilson and Andrew Luck have been sacked.
Their whole career?
Yes. Read that stat. I may be reading it wrong, but I 69 times. So I think, yes, that cheap ass owner, bro, invest in something that's useful in your star product, in your offensive line. No, I don't think it's his playing style because like he plays like everybody else.
Pocket quarterback.
Literally, like he rushes when he needs to, if he needs to. Which now it's just he has to rush a lot. But no, I mean like
I think it's bad luck.
There's definitely bad luck.
Yeah, like it's not like, God forbid, concussions or like falling improperly on your arm or your shoulder after a sack. Like these are kind of a little bit freak injuries. Like a wrist injury, for example, isn't like I can't look at a wrist injury and be like, man, this guy offensive line sucks.
Yeah.
Like not for or like turf toe or whatever is wrong with his foot. I can't really look at that and be like, yeah, that's your offensive line's fault. To be honest with you, it's very unfortunate because the NFL is just a better place when Joe Burrow is playing at the end of the day. So hopefully he heals quickly and we can see him back on the field. But I just think it's bad luck, bro. I think it's been a little bit of bad luck. Now, again, I'm sure the Bengals can do a better job protecting him, but I don't think that's why he's been hurt. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
I think it can't help, obviously, if you're getting sacked a bunch, but I don't think that's what's hurting him. I think it's just bad luck, bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to look at it. Joe Burrow's a little injury prone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he got injured in college too. First year, tore his ACL, the wrist thing, and then this. Like, and he does take a beating out there. But I think it's more because this is the issue that when I like look at the whole Bengals thing, right? My issue with them is they're so one-dimensional because they have the wide receivers and they have Joe Burrow. Obviously hasn't helped because it hasn't really helped them win anything. And it's putting Kim in a lot of danger because like they're a predominantly pass first team. It's just what it is. So yeah, he's throwing the ball like I guarantee you he's throwing the ball 35, 40 times a game.
I would say at least, yeah.
I'm willing to bet like on average in his career, he's airing that thing out. And they don't have the best offensive line in the world. That's one of the worst offensive line in the league. Your quarterback's going to get hit like that. He just is. Especially with him being a pocket quarterback too. So he is not rolling out and getting away from the rush. He's going to take the hits if he doesn't get rid of the ball. They've never really had they had a pretty good running game with Joe Mixon, but even then the offensive line didn't really support the running game a ton. I think for me, if I had to put a percentage on it, I think bad luck is in it. I think the Bengals do need kind of like relook at how they're going to build this team. One thing I'm not a fan of is like people saying, like, and I read this online, and I don't know if like what you guys think about this, like, oh, Joe Burrow asked to keep his wide receivers, right? They don't, they're doing what to do to keep him happy. Well, of course, Joe Burrow's going to be like, hey, re-sign Higgins and re-sign Jamar, right? That it's not on the Bengals to make Joe Burrow happy. It is, but it's for them to build the best possible team around Joe Burrow to win a championship year in, year out. Like, I'm sure Patty Mahomes didn't want the Chiefs to trade away Tyreek Hill. I promise you they didn't. I'm sure, Romo didn't want the Cowboys to get rid of Dez or Dak to get rid of Dez. I'm like, nobody ever wants to lose their guy, but sometimes I think they do have to invest in more of an offensive line, maybe try to get elite in the trenches. And I don't think that's going to stop him from getting injured. I feel like he would have probably got injured anyways. But you got to realize you have a pocket quarterback. It's just what you have. So what should you invest in? You should invest in the offensive line. You just should. And they're not the only team in the league that has two really good wide receivers, and that's the excuse why you can't invest heavily into the offensive line. In their defense, they went and got Orlando Brown. They drafted offensive linemen. But you know what you have in Burrow. He's injury prone. He's a pocket quarterback. I just feel like that they have to change their if they want to keep Joe moving forward, he's the biggest investment. I think they got to go all in on the offensive line. You just have to. There's no other, like, what is the other alternative at the end of the day? What is the other, like, just real talk, like, I'm not saying it's completely offensive line's fault, but like, what's the other alternative?
Trade him and get a dual threat quarterback.
Now, I will say Joe Burrow doesn't get enough credit for how mobile he actually is.
No, he moves around.
He's a mobile guy, but like, yeah, it's not enough to where you can say it's not enough where you could get to roll out a mediocre offensive line and expect him.
Have you guys watched the Bengals game?
Yeah,
we watched parts of it.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching before he got injured. It's just so obvious what they're gonna do every single down, bro. Like, it's just throw after throw after throw after throw after throw. There's no, like, and I don't care what you have in wide receivers and tight ends, bro. Like, eventually you're gonna get to the quarterback, man. Eventually, it's unfortunate. It's like watching Andrew Luck all over again.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because I mean, like, if you watch Joe Burrow, you know how good he is.
yeah.
If you watched Andrew Luck, you know how good he is.
You know, like Joe and Pat struggle with the same things in different ways. Like the Chiefs also, they're going to throw the ball on most downs, especially the last 2 years. You just know they're going to throw the ball. But, I mean, we've talked about this, bro, a bunch of times. We had a whole segment before the season started where we ranked the most important units of football. And I think we all came away with, right after quarterback, it's the offensive line. Like, it's hard to be a bad team when you have a great offensive line. It's damn near impossible because everybody looks better. Your quarterback looks better and he stays safer. Your running back looks better. Once your running back and your quarterback look better, your wide receivers start to look better because it opens up the game for them. It just starts there. So when you have that bad of an offensive line, it's actually a credit to Joe Burrow and what he's able to do, to be honest with you. But
think about it like this. Just think about it like this. Ravens have a pretty good offensive line. The Bills have a really good offensive line.
It's not
great
offensive line.
Yeah, it's not talked about enough, to be honest with you. Eagles, I mean, we'll talk about that later.
The Chiefs.
San Fran. Chiefs, actually, I was bringing it up. Chiefs offensive line, the 2 times that they've gotten their asses completely beat in the Super Bowl is because their offensive lines weren't good.
Yes.
And God bless the Chiefs, they've tried.
But when they win, though.
When they win,
their offensive line
really
is
good offensive
A1.
line. They legitimately looked at it like, I would rather not have Tyreek Hill and invest in our offensive line because I know our quarterback will get the ball to the wide receivers in time, right?
Like from game 1 to game 18 last year, they had a really good offensive line.
Yeah.
From game 1 to 18.
It's just the issue is I just feel like the Bengals don't invest in it, man.
So they're cheap, right? That's what it is. I mean, so like if I'm Joe, I'm after this contract is done, I'm finding my way out. If that's the case.
I
Like,
thought
I'm not gonna leave my legacy in the hands of a cheap owner. Like, to me, you're just doing yourself a disservice.
I
at that
thought
point.
Joe should have never stayed with
Yeah.
the Bengals. To be honest with you, there was a lot of like whispers that he was going to ask to get traded. To be completely honest with you,
And you should have.
you know
Honestly.
what I'm saying? It sucks.
Should have.
Where though?
Anywhere he would have gone, he would have been a 10-11 win team. You know, if he would have went to Dallas, for example, Dallas would win 11 games this year. Like, anywhere that guy goes, he's an elite talent, bro. He's one of the 4 best quarterbacks in the world right now. Like,
2 teams I really would love to see.
imagine him in Detroit.
Minnesota or Atlanta.
That
My
would be crazy.
God, Minnesota would be nasty.
Detroit would win the Super Bowl next year. This year, they'd win the Super Bowl with a healthy Joe Burrow. This year, bro.
It sucks, man.
J-Mo would have 1,500 yards this year and 9 tubs. This year.
He's on pace to have that right now.
Exactly, with Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, there's only 3 teams that wouldn't get better. Every other team would get better. Exponential. The Chargers would get better, bro.
Yes.
Every other team would get better with Joe Burrow behind
They
center.
got to do something, bro. Can't keep on just throwing the ball out there, hoping for different results, man.
Yeah.
I want to move on to another really interesting thing that happened. I was smiling when I heard this. So obviously the Eagles and the Chiefs played this week, and Chris Jones was caught on the mic at the end of the game saying, "Shut up, you don't even got 100 yards." And Jalen Hurts responded saying, "Shut up, we won the fucking game." And when it came up, I actually said something to you, Hetty. I was like, damn, so they know it. They know it too, huh? Like, I just thought it was us fans. So, like, bro, I have a question, though. If they can say it, and Chris Jones is Chris Jones, and he's not getting a lot of heat for it, why can't we say it? Why can't we say it and not get called haters? Because we're getting called haters for it.
We're getting death threats for it.
We're like, bro, like Eagle fans were coming after us and legitimately like upset about it.
So what I'm gonna say might not be very popular on this podcast.
I know it don't matter.
I'm just gonna say it, and then I'll answer your question. Chris Jones sounds like an idiot when he does it, because he did just beat you. He did just beat you, like, so you did sound like an idiot when you say, like, Jalen Hurts won that back and forth.
But did he?
Yeah, because, like, if you notice, Chris Jones had nothing to say back when Jalen's like, "Shut up, you lost," which is true. Shut up, you lost. My issue is the opposite of what you're asking. My issue is we should be the ones to say it, and not Chris Jones right there and then. Us fans that look at the game and watch the game and don't have a dog in the fight, we're the ones that should be able to walk away and say Jalen Hurts just beat the Chiefs at Arrowhead with throwing less than 100 yards or 100 yards. We should be able to say that. As a player,
But do you get why he might have said it though?
yes, I get
Why?
it.
Why do you think Chris Jones, arguably the best defensive player in the fucking league, why do you think he said it right there in that moment?
He took a shot and it went in. I think there's so much hate between that team because they literally blew him out in the Super Bowl. And his Super Bowl MVP had 100 yards. Not even 100 yards that game. With 0 touchdowns. 0 passing touchdowns through 2 games. He basically, he shot a shot like at him, like, oh, how he was pissed. And it worked for Jalen Hurts. Like, he had 100 yards.
But you
That's
don't,
But with a dub, though.
well, I understand with the
But
dub.
do you think-
I don't
you know
know.
what I mean?
I'm with Jalen Hurts.
Like,
yo,
Jalen Hurts came away.
I understand
He looks
that.
like he won that back and forth, though.
but
like,
did he though?
yeah, 'cause Chris Jones
or
looked
was it
Chris Jones is right.
Chris Jones is like, you bum ass, you didn't beat us. It's because my quarterback on the other side couldn't score more than your team. We shut your ass down. You didn't do shit.
But that's worse. It means you're shitting on Pat now, too.
But what I mean is like,
You just sound like
it's
an
because
idiot all around, bro.
he ain't no threat, bro. He ain't no threat.
I mean,
He isn't no threat.
He isn't a threat, but
Like, Hetty, he's not no threat. Like, we watched 2 Eagle games from start to finish to begin this year, bro. Like, I think I read something. He pushed the ball down the field like more than 10 yards in that Chiefs game, like 1 time all game, bro. He didn't have 100 fucking yards, bro.
yeah.
I get it. I know.
But just not, bro. Place and time.
I get it, man.
Come on, Chris. Like, bro.
So do you think most players believe that in the league?
Absolutely.
I think a lot of players look at Jalen Hurts, a lot of quarterbacks specifically look at Jalen Hurts and are envious of the situation he's in. I truly believe that. But this has kind of become like a Jalen Hurts hating podcast. But we can also admit that there's a lot of guys that are Jalen Hurts' position that would find a way to fuck the Eagles situation up. There are guys that would find a way to fuck the Eagles situation.
You don't
somehow,
think
some way.
You don't think
there's guys that we'd be surprised about.
Gino.
No, good players that we'd be surprised about that
Like
could
who, though?
fuck it up somewhere.
Like who?
I don't know, but there's
You think
there
anybody
are
top
people
five?
that could not top 5, but
Or
like
top
6 to like Jordan Love might find
So
a
I have
way
a
to
question.
fuck that situation up.
Does Justin Herbert fuck that up?
No.
No, if you ask him to do exactly what Jalen Hurts does, no.
Would Baker fuck that up?
No, but you're naming top 5, 6 guys
Would
in the league,
Dak
though.
fuck that
I
up?
don't know.
I don't think he would.
You don't know?
That's the problem. That's the problem. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because I've seen Justin Herbert throw 4 picks in a playoff game. Bro.
Have you ever seen Justin Herbert
I've
have
seen him do it
3-4
before.
seconds every down to throw the ball
No.
and have his option of going to AJ Brown?
No, but he wasn't rushing in that playoff game. He just made bad throws against the Texas defense and threw picks, bro, and choked. He choked, bro. That's why I watched it. He choked. He made bad throws. Like, I've seen people do it, is what I'm saying. Like, yes, listen, bro, Jalen Hurts is a top 10-ish, fringe 10 quarterback in the NFL. All I'm saying is, I bet you a lot of quarterbacks are envious of his position as they should be.
Yeah.
I come away from that banter back and forth saying, Chris, not you and not there and not at that specific location at that time. Let us do that. Let us, the fans, do that and say, hey, Chris Jones did his job on the football field today. It just so happens that the Chiefs' offense sucks right now because they're missing 2 of their best weapons. Let us be the ones to do that and say, hey, Jalen Hurts, you put up 20. That's all you did. And it wasn't even you necessarily that was putting up the 20.
No lie.
Let us do that,
I
bro.
took it as validation. Chris Jones didn't sound good saying it.
Yeah.
I took it as validation, bro. I loved every second of it. I'm not going to lie to you. I loved every fucking second of it.
I mean, listen, bro, what Chris Jones said.
Because
what
that's the only thing Jalen Hurts could have said. If it was another quarterback, yeah, you only got 1 touchdown throw or something like that.
What if Jalen Hurts would have stooped low and say, yeah, that's why I have 4 touchdowns in the Super Bowl against you? What was he gonna say?
He was just, well, that's a different
When he
story.
could do nothing against Jalen Hurts, what would he?
True.
What would he have
I-
said? You
no,
see
I-
what I'm saying?
I
Like,
get that.
let us do that.
But I'm sure
You don't be the one to do that.
Jalen Hurts said something first.
You gave up 40 to him in the Super Bowl 4 months ago,
I'm sure-
6 months ago, right, Ali?
Absolutely.
Let us do that.
I'm
Let
sure
us
Jalen
say
Hurts
that,
said
bro.
something first.
Let us say that, bro. That's all I'm saying. Let us say that.
Listen, like I
don't
said,
be the
he-
one to say it, bro. You just come off kind of jealous,
He
bro. I'm not
took
gonna
a
lie to you.
shot. He literally just took. He was pissed.
No,
he
he
was mad.
believes it.
He believes it.
He
I'm
believes
saying,
it.
yeah, he was.
He believes
But
that
I
shit.
believe if it was any other quarterback and he got his ass whooped
Yeah.
like how he did, he would have said the same thing. He would have said some stupid shit. Would have been
Yeah,
how he
if
hurts.
you're winning.
But he would have said some stupid shit. That's why I believe that.
Trust 3 people, bro. An angry person, a drunk person, and a child. They never
Yeah.
lie, bro.
Yeah.
Chris Jones was angry at a loss, and it came out. That's what he believes.
Yeah.
And like you said, 100%, he's not the only player in the league that
It's
believes
validation.
that. Bro, I would be willing to go as far as say there are Eagles players that believe that.
Yes.
Yes, so like
yeah, I mean,
this,
Darius Slay left the Eagles and didn't have Hurts in the top 5.
yeah.
Listen, bro,
But like, so what though?
I know so what, but when it's important to discuss when, like, I sit there and I watch the Eagles, bro, and I'm not trying to sit there and say they have 80 fucking Hall of Famers sitting on that team and stuff like that, but when I sit there and I watch, like, I would not want to be a skill position player on the Eagles, bro. I would not want to be a wide receiver.
You think AJ Brown believes that?
I promise you, AJ Brown will not be an Eagle within the next year or two. Because guess what, man? Let me just make this very clear. For wide receivers, rings don't mean a goddamn thing, bro.
Nope.
It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
If Jerry Rice didn't have his stats to go with the rings, he would not be shit, man. But Jerry Rice is one of the most consistent wide receivers and best wide receivers ever because if you look at the stat sheet, it's there.
But he has both, so.
You get what I mean?
has both.
But what I mean but he's not number 1 because of that, though. We don't look at him as the greatest wide receiver ever because if he has, go look at his damn fucking numbers, bro.
are-
They're fucking nuts.
If we start listing like, bro, I mean, none of the great wide
wide
receivers
receivers,
had
they
rings.
don't win.
None of them had rings. Randy Moss doesn't have one. Calvin Johnson doesn't have one. Terrell Owens doesn't have one. These guys don't have a ring.
You think
So, like,
AJ Brown wants to? he wants to win, don't get me wrong, but also AJ Brown don't want to be like, bro, think about against the Cowboys. He didn't get his first target till the end of the fourth quarter, bro.
At a time where his counterpart in CeeDee Lamb had 100 yards.
What are you talking about, man?
Because AJ Brown and he has a right to believe so, in his head thinks CeeDee Lamb ain't me.
Guys,
I'm better than CeeDee Lamb,
AJ
bro.
Brown.
And he might be.
AJ Brown on any given day he is a top 5 wide receiver in this league. And you want to know why? Because he is 100% quarterback proof. He has never played with an elite quarterback in his career.
Yeah.
He played with Ryan Tannehill and looked like the best wide receiver in the league, guys. But when you go there, he has a quarterback who won't throw him the ball.
Yeah.
But why won't he throw him the ball?
Because he sucks.
No, it's not because he sucks. Because if it's not completely open, Jalen's like, I'm not going to risk it.
And he sucks.
I'm not going to risk it.
Because they can afford to. On the
He can
Eagles.
afford to, bro. He can afford to. And it's even before Saquon came, bro.
Yeah.
It's even before Saquon came, bro. They had a great running game before. It's just very frustrating to watch him play the position of quarterback, bro.
It is.
I'm not going to lie to you. It's very, he is, by the way, he is good. I'm not trying to say he sucks and he's like the 20th best. It's very frustrating because like, it's frustrating in a fact that, my God, bro, like if Lamar Jackson had that roster, bro, if Josh Allen had that roster, bro, if Patty had that roster, Patty, who's had some good rosters in his career, I don't even feel like they shape up to this roster, bro, just in my humble opinion. Like it's guaranteed Super Bowls. And on top of that, it's like all pro numbers on top of that. You wouldn't be able to call them guys that are getting carried, bro. I don't know.
So like
It bothers me, bro. I get it. They're going to win anyways, but they can't constantly win like that, though.
To add on to your point, like, so, I mean, Jalen Hurts has had some of the longest pocket times in the NFL the last 2 years. Through 2 weeks this year, and then last year, he has some of the most time in the pocket. And, like, they still don't get the ball downfield. Now, what does that tell you? If he's sitting in the pocket for that long with a clean pocket, right? Like when Pat did it, Pat had some high pocket time for some games last year, right? But you chalk that up to saying like, but his wide receivers suck, so
No, it's not
they
even
can't
that.
really get open. I'm talking about the Chiefs now.
But
They can't really get open, so it can't be. That's why, even though he has a lot of pocket time, he doesn't put up these numbers. Well, if we look at Jalen Hurts and the Eagles and we say, well, it's Devontae Smith and AJ Brown trying to get open, you're telling me in 4 seconds they weren't able to get open once? I'm not buying that.
I know, bro.
I'm not buying that, bro.
AJ Brown will
and
not
like,
be an Eagle.
You know what's crazy? Like, just real talk, just as a receiving tight end, he might have a top 5 one in the league too, but we just won't know it. And like, Dallas Goedert is a playmaker, bro. I've seen this guy make plays on the highest level. Plays that elite tight ends make. And I'm like, oh, wow, that guy's good, bro. But what does he look like with a quarterback that actually consistently?
And then Eagle fans will have the nerve, right, when we go back at the end of this year and we say like, oh, man, but look how good A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith is. How good are they really? You know, they only have 1,100 yards. Exactly. Exactly, my cousin. Exactly.
Yeah.
He should have 15 with 15 touchdowns, bro. Like, that's the issue.
Like, the Eagles should be, like, if they had one of those 4 guys, they would be arguably the greatest offense the NFL's ever seen. They would turn into that quickly and immediately. Because they already are a top offense statistically in a long time.
With
Jalen Hurts.
But this is what I predict.
It's not a stretch to say that.
This is what I would do predict, though. I predict that it will catch up to them because their defense is not as good. I predict that it will catch up to them.
Yeah, I don't think they win the Super Bowl this year. I mean, but I didn't think
we
didn't pick them to win it anyways. I don't think any of us picked them to win it this year.
To be in there, I think we all picked the Bills and
to
stuff.
be in there, but I don't think we picked them to win it, like to win the Super Bowl. I don't think so.
I think it's gonna catch up to them eventually because you gotta be able to make plays, man. You gotta be able to make plays. I mean, man, they struggled against the Cowboys, and bro, they struggled against the Chiefs without their 2 best options, bro. Like, let's just be real.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That's some validation for me. Let's get into our NFL game, boys.
Yeah.
You guys like the games, right? Let's get some energy. Let's rock and roll. Our first game is going to be about if you guys are going to buy or sell these NFL statements. I think you guys will be surprised by some of my answers. You guys ready for this first one?
We are.
Sure.
Do you buy or sell the following NFL statements? First one up. Caleb Williams will be the starting quarterback for the Bears for the next 5 years. Buy or sell?
I'm selling.
I think I'm gonna buy. I'm buying that. The next 5 years, I'll buy that.
But the only reason why I'll probably agree with him is because of like Bryce Young's situation. Like Bryce Young is not good as well.
I think I sell.
Okay.
I sell. You want to know why? And the only way I could be wrong is the Bears pick Caleb over Ben Johnson. But bro, Caleb Williams is not Ben Johnson's type of quarterback.
No, he's not.
He is just not, and I know where you're gonna go. He's probably nobody's type of quarterback just yet.
Thank you.
But he is not Ben Johnson's type of quarterback, bro.
Not.
He is just not. I really truly believe if the backup Tyler Beggett or whatever his name is comes in,
Beggett.
they would have a more efficient offense.
Are you jumping on our boat now? Are you like slowly getting on?
I mean, I was starting to foreshadow a little.
But wait, he still has doesn't he still have 2-3 years on his contract right now?
Who, Caleb?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, you could trade him while he's still high. I don't think so. I think there will be rumblings of him getting benched this year.
Whoa.
I truly believe that, bro.
You know what?
I
Welcome.
truly believe that. I don't feel like Ben Johnson wants him running his offense.
Oh, brother, I don't think Ben Johnson wants to be there in general. The way the Lions
50 on your head
smack
top,
that
boy.
ass.
All right, next
50 on
one.
your head top.
Buy or sell? Patrick Mahomes has regressed as a quarterback.
No,
You selling or you buying?
I'm selling. No, he hasn't regressed. No, he's just missing some of his weapons. Not some, most of his weapons. And man, it's like once a team keeps doing the same tricks, like they're gonna start to
People are going to
catch
figure
on.
out a little
Yeah.
bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm buying, but I'm buying not that he's gotten worse as a quarterback. As far as his ranking in the league, the separation between 1, 2, and 3 has gotten a lot smaller in the last 2 years. So that's what I mean by buy. Yes, his regression as far as how much better he is than the second and third best guy. That's gotten smaller over the last 2 years, and nobody's gonna convince me otherwise, bro. I'm sorry. Just how we do the Jalen Hurts thing, where it's like all numbers do matter at some point. And man, they have to matter for Lamar and Josh at some point, bro. They just do. They have to.
I buy on one fact. I believe his deep ball has regressed heavy, man. I believe his deep ball has regressed heavy. Him as a quarterback, I still think he's great. I still think he's the best quarterback in the league until somebody takes it from him. I believe one part of his game that has regressed, though, is his deep ball. And I don't know if it's because they haven't been throwing it a ton or they haven't really had a real weapon for it.
That's probably what it is.
But I mean, he misses. He's starting to miss some of these, deep balls. Overall, though, I don't feel like he's gotten worse, bro, to be completely honest with
But you could get used to a certain play style, and that could hurt you sometimes because you pick up habits that you didn't have before. When
I
you
don't
were
want
throwing
to sound
50
stupid.
touchdowns.
Yeah,
and
I don't
5,000
want to
yards.
sound stupid and say that. I just feel like they've been playing such a short game that he just hasn't thrown it in 2 years.
No,
But
100%.
he's an NFL quarterback. He still needs to hit those.
He missed a wide open target by
Thornton.
10 yards.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
a big play of the game. So
Buy or sell? The Colts are a playoff team.
I'm buying on the Colts being a playoff team. I'm buying fringe playoff team, like wild card playoff team, like 10-11 win team playoff team. Yeah, I'm buying because listen, if they're going to be capable of putting up 30 points, 28 points, 29 points, if they do that consistently, because now they do have some offensive weapons, bro. In
Yes.
Indianapolis. And Danny Jones does actually look like Danny Dimes through 2 weeks, which remember last year I thought he should have been the Minnesota starting quarterback. I was like, man, Danny Jones wouldn't be that bad in Minnesota. So I don't think he's the worst quarterback in the world, and their defense will be okay. So I mean, yeah, I think they're a playoff team. They have the makings of one.
I'm selling.
What?
Yeah, of course, man. I don't trust Danny Dimes to be that guy.
You
man.
think they're the Saints of last year?
Yeah, bro. I don't trust him, man. Hell no. I'm selling heavy.
You're selling.
Heavy. They're just legit, like you said, the Saints of last year.
But they have beat one team that's always fringe playoff when they're healthy, and the Dolphins. The Dolphins are always fringe or playoff team when they're
They
healthy.
didn't just beat them; they blew them out
And they just beat the Broncos, who are a playoff team.
off a technicality. And they beat the Dolphins. The Dolphins are probably going to be
The worst
if
team.
not the worst, one of the worst teams
I know.
in the NFL.
I know.
I'm a buy because I've always thought the Colts had a really nice roster. I mean, this guy picked them to go to the AFC Championship
You just
last
love
year.
Shane Steichen. That's what you love.
I like Shane Steichen. I like the offensive line. They have one of the best running backs in the league. They have like multiple good wide receivers.
They're
bro.
like the Packers in a lot of ways, the way they're built.
And like I've seen Danny Dimes take a team to a playoffs before with the Giants, and man, you need Jesus to take some of these teams to the freaking play to take the Giants to the playoffs, and he did it for 1 year. It's just also because I feel like the division sucks.
Yeah.
I think the Texans aren't good, the Jags aren't good, and the Titans aren't good. So like, yeah, I could see them. I buy it. I mean,
guess.
they're good enough, bro. They're good enough to do it. They just been missing quarterback play. All right, I got a good one here for you guys. Buy or sell. The Eagles will go undefeated this year.
I'm selling that, bro. I don't think they go 17-0. No, I'm selling.
I got to see the schedule.
Bro, it's only been done one time. NFL history, regular season?
Twice.
Dolphins and
Yeah, no.
Patriots.
I'm selling that heavy, bro.
Why?
Because it's just mathematically speaking, the amount of times it's happened in NFL history has been 1 or 2%. So, like, yeah I'm going to go on the side of history on this and say they probably won't go 17-0.
Buy.
And plus, sorry to cut you off. Guys, they haven't looked invincible. Like, these first 2 weeks, they've had a lot of holes. Like, I just saw a team that the New York Giants almost beat in a shootout give them trouble. And then I saw Patrick Mahomes, who also couldn't get the ball down the field. Their offense was shit. They lost by 3 points, bro. Like, it ain't like they're beating these all-time great teams.
Buy or sell, sir.
I'm selling because of Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna come on the boat with you guys. I'm slowly but surely coming on the boat with you guys because of Jalen Hurts. If they had any other quarterback, they would go undefeated because that team. I don't see a hole in their game.
Their defense has gotten a little bit worse from last year.
Secondary.
A little bit
Defense
worse.
has
Their
gotten a little
secondary.
bit- in general, I mean, yeah, but I mean
Other
that's
than
part of
that.
their defense. It's got
I'm
a
a
little bit worse.
sell. I'm a sell because I do feel like the defense, the secondary regressed a little bit. I feel like they're going to be in a couple shootouts this year, and I feel like they're not suited to be in shootouts.
It has the rumblings right now of the Eagles from 2 years ago, bro. When they started off 10-1 and lost 7 straight. This is how they were winning games in the beginning. Their secondary started, if you guys remember, started taking a shit. And they started losing a bunch of games. The Jalen Hurts started throwing the ball and it didn't look good. So
I got one.
it has the rumblings of it so far.
I got one for you guys. Last but not least, the Detroit Lions will not miss Ben Johnson. Do you buy or sell it?
I'm buying. Like, I have no reason to not buy it. Like, they scored 52.
Try to look long term.
No.
Okay,
They scored 52.
No.
52. 5-2. Against Ben Johnson in Detroit. Also, I've said this before, bro. I think what will end up happening is Ben Johnson will miss Detroit and needed Detroit just as much, if not more, than Detroit needed Ben Johnson. Because you can, I know this sounds crazy, it's easier to replace a great offensive coordinator than it is to replace a great offensive roster. A roster that, on offense, doesn't have a hole. It doesn't have a hole, bro. What's bad on their offense? They don't have good wide receivers. They don't have a good offensive line. They don't have good running backs. They don't have a good tight end. What's their problem?
Detroit Lions fan, buy or sell?
I am selling, brother.
Why?
What changed from last year? They were scoring 50 on folks last year. Without Ben Johnson, they scored another 50 piece on Ben Johnson. That first game was like a nerve sting. And the Packers are really good.
That's what it is. The Packers might have the best defense in the league.
Packers are really good.
That's the
They
problem.
scored one touchdown, okay. They followed back with 9.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to buy it. I don't think they're going to miss Ben Johnson. Only because, listen, again, the ingredients are there. The offensive line is there. Jared Goff is an efficient quarterback. They have the wide receivers. I'm just not going to lie to you guys. Like, what did they really accomplish with Ben Johnson? Like, did they make a Super Bowl? Like, some of the obviously it was against the Washington Commanders. It was the defense's fault, but like it wasn't like the offense was like looking fantastic like the offense.
Or against the Bills in the regular
You get
season.
what I'm saying? So like what I'm trying to say is like it also took Ben Johnson some time to get that offense up and running. Like, guys, don't forget, it took him like almost a full season and then some games to get the offense going. So I believe the Detroit Lions will get back to that point. You know, will they miss some of his creativity? That we'll probably have to like find out later on. And I still think Ben Johnson's a great creative mind. I just do.
He definitely
Yeah,
is.
like I don't think that like what's going on with the Bears, like I feel like they'll get that ship right at some point. I don't think it's a Ben Johnson thing just yet. Maybe I'll be wrong in like a year. But no, I buy that they won't miss him.
Yeah, I don't think. And if the line right now is sitting at 1.5 for the amount of 50-point games the Detroit Lions will have this season, I'm taking the over on that.
Yeah.
I think they will have another 50-point game this year somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's hope it comes against the Ravens on Monday. Because if not, we're going to get blown out by 40.
Oh my God. Yeah, Vegas thinks the same, brother. I think all of us kind of got introduced to Mr. Bijan Robinson on Sunday night. My God, man. I feel like that guy just needs more attention, man.
Boy, oh boy.
He is
Something special.
he's an ankle. He's just good, man. I have no words for it. So I wanted to put him up against some of these running backs.
Interesting.
I wanted to put him up against some of these. I feel like some of these are really interesting and we might get a little heated on them, but let's go for it. Is Bijan Robinson better than the following NFL running backs? First guy up, Josh Jacobs.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking over Josh Jacobs, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's better all over. I think he's better at hitting the gaps. I think he's more explosive. He's definitely shiftier. And I think he's just as good at receiving the ball. So
Yeah, no, I mean Josh Jacobs
not
isn't
better.
good at receive. He's not a pass catching running back, and I mean Bijan could play slot in this league if he wanted to. Yards after the contact, he's shiftier. Yeah, no, I think we're safe with saying that he's better than Josh Jacobs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Josh Jacobs might be a little more explosive on goal lines, though.
Goal lines,
Yeah.
we learned.
Yeah. Algier. thank you.
Unfortunately.
Appreciate it.
CMC today.
Oh,
CMC
yeah.
today. I'm going Bijan today. I'm going Bijan over CMC today. Again, I think CMC's lost a half a step. I'm not gonna say lost a step. Lost a half a
He's
step.
lost a half a step.
So and injuries unfortunately are a part of the game. But I'm going Bijan on this.
I'm gonna go
for all the
Bijan.
reasons that I took Josh.
Yeah,
Josh
man.
Jacobs.
Just fresher legs right now, man.
Fresher legs.
More explosive today.
CMC does play a lot like Bijan though. A lot.
By the way, CMC's
He's having a good
still
year
having
so
a
far.
good year, bro. Hopefully he stays healthy.
Especially with Meg Jones behind center. Meg Jones.
Yeah,
won
I
the
know.
game.
McDaddy.
Good job.
I'm gonna say this one thing, and I'm gonna say it for all the other receivers. If Bijan Robinson played 2 years ago, the full season, we would look at Bijan as the best running back in the NFL today. That's all I'm gonna say for all of what you're about to say.
You have Arthur Smith to thank for that.
Yes,
Kyron Williams.
Yeah, this is not a question.
I will take Bijan over Kyrie
Yeah,
Williams.
he's a lot more
Absolutely.
talented, man. Just as a pass catcher, just as
This is not really a
just as a
question.
runner. Yeah, this is a good one because we seen this guy showcased on Monday night, bro. Bucky Irving.
Bucky,
No,
listen, I'm
taking
gonna go
Bijan.
Bijan. But again, Bucky has a lot of the same play style that Bijan does.
They're
bro.
a lot alike.
bro. Bijan's ability to receive the ball, bro, and play wide receiver sometimes, I think puts him over the top over someone like Bucky. So I'm gonna go Bijan strictly because of the receiving part of it.
Yeah,
I think
because
he's a better receiver. than him.
Rashad White is the receiving.
Yeah,
back.
Bucky's
He
good
takes
at it.
more of
but
He's all right. He's not Bijan, though.
He's not Bijan.
He's not Bijan. I also feel like Bijan's a lot better making that first guy miss. Bucky's good at it, but I feel like Bijan is better at that making that first guy miss.
Bucky might be, and I'm just maybe disrespectful. I have to look at some numbers. He might be better after contact. He might be
After?
bro. Yeah,
He might, yeah.
he might be, bro.
Hey, he also, I was like, damn.
Listen, I have that guy on my fantasy team, and I'm holding on to him for dear life.
Yeah,
bro. It takes
hell
some
yeah.
shit to move Bucky off my team, bro.
All right, you guys ready for this one? I feel
All
like
right.
we're gonna get Jahmyr Gibbs.
This is okay. This is me not being a homer. This is Jahmyr Gibbs, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because he's a lot more explosive than Bijan is. Because Jahmyr Gibbs, off of a hole and off of a gap, is the scariest running back in the NFL because he's also the fastest running back in the NFL. And we can't do the whole receiving thing with Jahmyr Gibbs because Jahmyr Gibbs is also a receiving back last year. So I'm going Jahmyr Gibbs on this specifically for the reason that he's faster than him, for the reason that he's harder to tackle in the open field, He's not as good after the contact as Bijan is. But I think Jameer has gotten him everywhere else, bro.
Can I ask you a question?
Ask me.
How would Bijan look in that offensive line? I'm not saying that's why Jameer.
Great. And Atlanta would look fantastic with Jameer Gibbs instead of Bijan, bro. They would both be just
Who
fine.
you going with?
I'm going with Jameer Gibbs.
You going with
I'm
Jameer?
just look exactly what he just said.
That's the
He's way more
fastest player in
explosive.
the NFL.
I think it's such a
tough to get over speed.
I will say this: Bijan is a better receiving back than Gibbs.
Maybe, though. Maybe. Because, like, bro, Jameer just put up some numbers. Like, receiving the ball, bro. Like, he's
Not more than Bijan though. Hey.
He's excellent, bro.
That Sunday night game, I think he had what? It was like 70 rushing and like 45 receiving.
Yeah, but also I feel like, as you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like Jameer is competing with more offensive weapons on his team for the
Yeah.
ball to receive
Okay.
than it's just it's Drake London and not much else.
Yeah,
I think
Like Kyle Pitts is coming, hopefully can finally reach his potential, but like so far it's been Drake London.
I think it's
Basically
a
everybody else.
toss up. I think today I would go with Jameer just because
Yeah.
I feel like Jameer might be a little bit more explosive just with the speed.
Yeah.
But I really feel like it's a huge toss up.
You can't go.
I
wrong with
feel
it.
like if you put Bijan on the Lions, I don't think they're missing anything, and vice versa with Atlanta.
Right.
That's just how I really feel about it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Jameer has had a lot more national attention because he's playing for the Detroit Lions.
he's playing winning football.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? We would be looking at Bijan like, wow, bro.
But he's
Like,
gotten national attention because he's also
well, no, he deserves
very elite.
every second
He's
of it.
the best offensive player in Detroit.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So like
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon.
that's Saquon.
I'm not really arguing this one.
Don't take what Saquon
I'm
said
not gonna argue with
in
this
that
one.
Sunday Night
Yeah.
Football. Don't take that in that Sunday Night Football, what Saquon said.
Oh, no. It's
No,
Mr.
it's Saquon.
It's
Give him
Mr.
praise. It's Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, it's Mr.
Blocks.
2,000 yards, bro. Saquon. Saquon's the best running back in the league.
Yes, he is.
All right, today, Derrick Henry.
I'm going Derrick Henry still to this day. To this day. To this day. I'm going
Are
Derrick
you?
Henry. Yeah.
Are you though?
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm still going with Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
bro. When
okay,
unfortunately, the way that Bills game ended, I haven't been amazed at a running back in a really long time like that,
Hey, bro, but Derrick Henry had like 20 yards next game, bro. And it looked bad. He fumbled the ball again. It looked a little, listen, I know.
Let's just put it up.
I
You
know.
didn't give a shit about the game. It wasn't locked in. It was
I
a
know.
blowout. But, bro, against the Bills,
What he had was not a blowout though. It was in
at
reach.
their best, though, like when all the running backs are at their absolute peak, I'm taking Derrick Henry over all of them.
Yeah.
Like, let's just say you get Saquon's best this week and Derrick Henry's best this week. I'm taking Derrick Henry's best, bro.
all right, I got one for you guys.
Just
I
being
like
honest,
that, though. No, Derrick Henry is.
Yeah.
You listen, the only problem with Derrick Henry is you can't have him on third down if it's an obvious passing situation. That's the only issue.
can't.
But I'm okay with getting 10 and 10 on
every
first and
other
down.
like a dominant game for him. And I know Saquon's had games like that. But like a 200-yard, 2-touchdown game for Derrick Henry is like Derrick Henry just had a game. It ain't like, oh my God, this is the best game we've ever seen from him. It's just like, oh, he had a game.
So, you know, it's funny about the Derrick Henry thing that why I brought it up, like national attention. Like, bro, Derrick Henry's been doing this for a really long time.
he took it to the playoffs doing this, didn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
He was. But he was on the
Tennessee.
Tennessee Titans. Obviously, the Tennessee Titans are not going to get a national attention. Like, bro, if he was playing for the Ravens all these years with Lamar, bro, we would we would be gushing over him a lot more. This is old Derrick Henry,
Yeah, I
guys.
know.
This is old Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
James Cook.
No, I'm
going
going
Beach.
Beach. I don't think this one's even on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bijan too.
Conversation,
James Cook
yeah.
is really good.
Touchdown factory, though, James Cook.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I just think overall, from what you're asking
No,
from a
it's
running
Bijan.
back, Bijan. Last but not least, man, very underrated player, Jonathan Taylor.
Very underrated. I'm still going Bijan, to me. I think he does everything better.
Yeah, I'm going with Bijan.
Like Bijan, to me, Bijan is the fourth best running back in the league to me. I
Fourth?
think. Yeah.
Saquon,
Oh,
Derrick Henry,
Saquon,
Gibbs.
Derrick Henry, Gibbs, then him. I think those are the four. And then I'm probably putting CMC 5.
Not
Today?
today. No,
Yeah, I
can't.
might still put him at 5.
No.
No, I can't put. Oh, 5 CMC.
Because I'm trusting that, like, once he starts to ham me, he'll
Starts to fire up.
get
baby.
closer to what he was. So.
All right, let's talk about some NFL quarterbacks. We're gonna do overrated, underrated, perfectly rated. You guys ready for this one? All right.
Overrated, underrated, perfectly rated.
Yeah.
Sick.
I feel like we should start putting perfectly rated. I see a lot of people do it, and I'm like, that's smart, man, because sometimes you got to call somebody overrated when maybe they're just perfectly rated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait for this next game either. Both of these games are so fire.
All right. I'm going to name an NFL quarterback. You're going to tell me if he's overrated, underrated, or perfectly rated. First guy up, Dak Prescott.
I'm gonna go perfectly rated.
I am gonna
with
go perfectly
Dak
rated as
Prescott.
well.
I think most people have him in their top 10. I think he is a top 10 quarterback. So in that sense, I think people have him perfectly rated. I do think he could be underrated sometimes. And then he plays the New York Giants on a random Sunday afternoon, and you're like, Dak, come on, you gotta blow this team out, bro. And he doesn't. So I think he's a perfectly rated quarterback. I love Dak to death. I think he's perfectly
It
rated.
depends on what side of like Twitter and like IG you're on, because there's some guys that say like this guy can't play, and he's in the same class as Tua, and he can't carry a Jalen Hurts' jockstrap. I would say honestly, I would say underrated only because of the fact that I think that he's a lot closer, like you said last week, he's a lot closer to a guy like Justin Herbert and a lot closer to a guy like
Baker
Baker
than he is to
Like, because
Tua.
on any given day, you'll look at Dak play, you're like, oh, that guy's better than him. But I feel like where national media will put him as sometimes because he plays for the Cowboys.
National media puts him in top 10. Majority of the time, they have
Some
10 or 11.
days it looks like it
and
hurts,
I think
but-
that's where he
What do you
belongs,
think?
right?
Well, you're giving your quarterback praise. Wow.
I
it's a
give Dak praise.
Usually we're the Dak defenders on this pod.
I
believe it
give
or not.
Dak praise.
No, he's perfectly rated, brother, to me.
You think
he's
he's
not
per-
underrated or overrated? He's perfectly rated.
Yeah, I like it.
Jalen Hurts.
I think Jalen Hurts is a tad bit overrated. Just as far as where people like to place him, I think he's anywhere between 7 and 11. And I think most people try to squeeze him into like 4 or 5 spot, which I think is overrated for Jalen Hurts. So I'm going slightly overrated.
I'm going to go drastically overrated. The minute that you try to go ahead and put Jalen Hurts in the same class as Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, or Josh Allen, or Joe Burrow, you are drastically
Now,
overrating them.
most people don't do that. Those are a lot of Eagles fans.
That's Eagle
Most
fans, and it was
non-Eagles
national
fans-
media after they won Super Bowl.
Most non-Eagles fans today don't have Jalen Hurts as a top 3 quarterback in the NFL.
If you have him with those guys, you are drastically overrating them because he can't throw 100 yards in the game. And it's not because it's the game plan, it's just
Hey,
because he
don't
can't
this.
do it.
What did Patrick Mahomes throw that game?
Yeah.
There's no one he threw for
180.
I would love to see what
189.
Patrick Mahomes would look like with fucking A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and
Yeah.
fucking the best offensive line with Saquon Brown.
I mean, he had that once upon a
Saquon
time. He
Brown.
threw 50 touchdowns and 5,000 yards. So
Jalen Hurts is the most overrated quarterback in the NFL.
the NFL?
Yes. The most overrated.
yeah, he definitely.
That's like, no.
He definitely is. Yeah.
That's like if somebody tried to argue with you that, is Baker as good as those 3 top guys? I would have a better argument for it.
We're getting to Baker soon.
Oh, yeah. All right. Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix is underrated, man.
I think. Listen, yeah, I think he is underrated because there's no. You can't say he's overrated because there's no media attention on Bo Nix. It's like who's overrating him, and like when he's a playmaker to me. That's what I look at him as. Like and technically, just as a pocket quarterback, I think he has a lot of nice talents. So I'm gonna go underrated on Bo Nix, bro.
Yeah.
I just don't know how you can a Denver Broncos quarterback can be overrated. Like they get no media attention.
I think he's perfectly rated on where he should be at. I mean, nobody puts him as a top 10 quarterback. He's probably in that 15 to 20 range today, and he'll have to build his way up. If you're doing anything else, then you are overrating him. If you're trying to slip him into that top 10, I don't think he's anywhere near that. I'm not as high on Bo Nix as like most people are.
Yeah.
But
Like to me today, he's probably better than Tua from now on moving forward. Like
I would love to see how Tua would be with Sean Payton. Just not gonna lie to you.
I would love to see Bo Nix with Tyreek Hill and Jaden Waddle. I'm just not gonna lie to you, bro. Like and Mike McDaniel is
Maybe Mike Daniel.
maybe he's bad.
Yeah,
but I'm
maybe.
just saying in general, like
He wasn't bad 2 years ago.
it's
Yeah.
it's
I don't know. Tua might be getting a little
it's
bit.
Cortland Sutton and nobody else
Yeah.
in Denver is the problem.
What you think about
He's
Bo?
underrated, man. I've always liked Bo Nix. He took not him, but he was in the playoffs last year. Unfortunately, he had to play Josh Allen, but he's underrated.
Yeah.
He should be in talks in like the 11-12 range.
If I remember correctly,
Yes.
because I think we took that game.
Yeah, we did.
I think
They scored the first
he had
touchdown.
to beat Cincinnati to get to the playoffs.
No, they lost to Cincinnati. Remember? And we took
we took Cincinnati.
Yeah.
we took Cincinnati. Remember it was a
It was a shootout though,
it was
That was a sweat.
it was a
and he made some bombs.
Yeah, he
yes.
said-
Oh yeah.
He threw some bombs
yeah.
in that game.
Yes. CJ Stroud.
Overrated. Now, and I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna jump and say it's from feelings of yesterday. I swear.
No,
God,
no,
it has
no,
nothing
no.
to do with yesterday. My problem with this is the conversation we had last week. My problem with pocket quarterbacks is yes, it looks really sexy when everything goes correctly. when everything goes the right way, it looks really nice. The problem is a couple of missing key pieces and the whole fucking thing crumbles.
Yeah.
The whole thing falls on its fucking face, bro. Did you watch the Texans game yesterday?
No.
CJ Stroud looked bad, bro.
Yeah.
Watch nips and
Like
buzz
missing guys bad, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you're a pocket quarterback, what should you do way better than a dual threat one?
Hit your wide receivers.
And in what though? In tight spots.
Yes.
Because if you're not doing that and you're not making up the ability to get out of the pocket and run, then what are you doing though? Then what are you then? You're Bo Nix. But really, what are like, you're laughing? But seriously, what are you
you're
then,
right.
bro?
You're right.
You're just someone who could get the ball to. Like to me, him and Jordan Love are in the same conversation to me. I think they're really good quarterbacks, bro. But sometimes we talk about CJ Stroud, and at least social media does in ways that
No, we were too last year.
we were, and
A
I'm
couple
like,
of us.
and I'm just like, you know,
We were
I
very
don't
high.
see it that
Yeah.
much.
I'm
That
gonna
much.
go overrated just based off the fact where we were viewing him going into his second year and now going into his third year. Obviously, I feel like there's the team around him has regressed. It's probably the worst O-line in the league, and without Tank Dell, they really don't have like a really good second option. And without Joe Mixon, there's really no run game. But I feel like even with him though, he's regressed because I remember CJ Stroud like being precise, bro, like throwing one of the best deep balls in the league, not missing wide receivers. And I feel like that's not there anymore. So like, you know, we were having questions if they got to an AFC championship, could we look at him as a top 5 quarterback? Now, CJ might have regressed out of the top 10, believe it
I
or
think
not.
he has.
Yes.
Out of the top 10.
Yeah, he's might have regressed out of there.
Bug believes it too.
What do you feel like, Swade?
I still think he's perfectly rated because of his missing pieces. If he had Joe Mixon, if he had Tank Dell, if he had, he wouldn't have to just rely on one guy and rely on passing every single down.
Yeah, I
Nick
could.
Chubb ain't good, man.
That's
oh,
true,
yeah.
but can I tell you something?
Nick
though?
Chubb is
'Cause
not good.
I mean, unfortunately, we watched that game. I watched that game from the first snap.
Why'd you watch
it?
yesterday? Yeah, it's fun. I like football. I watched every snap of that
He
game.
he watches a lot of Texans games, right?
Go look at Nico's yards.
Yeah.
And when you look at him, you're like, oh, Nico didn't have a good game. Nico should have had 130 last week.
I know I have him in
Yesterday.
fantasy.
No, what I mean is CJ was missing him.
I know.
Like in spots where you're like, bro, CJ, you just gotta make it a little bit tighter.
But the thing is,
You just gotta put a little bit more mustard in the end zone,
Right.
bro. You gotta do like just those
He
things
was
that
missing-
can make up a roster being hurt. You're supposed to be able to do those things to make up for that.
but he was doing
doesn't.
that last year, though. He was doing that with last year with more weapons, like because he had more options to do it to. He had more time. He had more. He doesn't have to rely on that pass every single time. Run the ball, pass, run the ball. You know what I'm saying?
He regressed a little bit. As his accuracy and stuff like that. I could see where you are. It just depends on what you're listening to, where people are putting him. I don't think you could put him like 7-1.
No,
anywhere.
no.
You can't. And like I'm even
Jalen
thinking,
has to go over CJ Stroud
yeah,
today.
like
He has to
Jalen.
go.
Yeah, he does have to.
He has to go.
Yeah,
I will say CJ is looking a little more nimble than he used to, though.
No,
He's looking a little more-
CJ,
he's looking a little bit more
He could
mobile
move
than
a
he
little
used to.
bit. He could move
He's
a little.
moved the ball. How many? He had a lot of
He
rushing
had an
yards.
18-yard run yesterday.
I know.
Yeah.
He's looking a little
I
more
know.
mobile
Oh, I know.
than he has in the past.
Yeah.
That's also because he has nowhere to throw to now, but it's okay.
All right, this is our favorite quarterback. I feel like it's like America's quarterback.
One of my favorite quarterbacks
Yeah,
in
man.
the league.
Baker
That's
is
my
favorite quarterback as well.
Baker has really taken over. He's won a lot of people over, and man, I'm very happy for him that he's in a really good situation now where he can showcase. And he got out of Cleveland, which and nobody does well in Cleveland.
There's a very popular comment that people put on under Baker videos nowadays that people say, "Me and my bros love Baker."
Yep. Alrighty, let's do this one. Is Baker Mayfield? I'm gonna repeat that one because that was not good.
Baker Mayfield.
He said regressed 6 times.
I know.
So, okay,
okay.
I'm counting it.
You gotta let it go.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for like talking over you guys. Like, I'm
No,
sorry.
please do it.
No, yeah,
that was very funny.
yes. Is Baker Mayfield better than the following NFL quarterbacks? First guy up. Is he better than CJ Stroud?
Sprout,
Is he better than CJ Stroud?
he is better than CJ Stroud. And
Yes.
If you don't believe it, go throw on the tape from yesterday.
Yeah,
See
I mean,
everything
I
it's-
believe just when you look at it from a metric standpoint, what they do on the field. I mean, man, even Baker's added a little bit of like he uses his legs a little bit more game to game now. one of the most clutch quarterbacks in the league.
The
too.
clutchest. Watch your mouth.
Yes, bro.
Statistically, the
23.
clutchest.
Yeah,
We saw
man.
it yesterday
Yeah,
on
no.
our screen.
Yeah, Baker's a
You know, he has
23.
the most touchdowns. Wow.
I know.
gamer.
That's wild.
He's a
bro.
gamer. He's a gamer.
He is better than CJ Stroud.
He's a
Absolutely.
quarterback's quarterback, bro.
Yeah.
This year, he's better than CJ Stroud. Yeah.
Even
All right.
last year.
Is he a better quarterback? Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he's definitely a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts, bro. Absolutely. Because I just think he's a way better thrower of the football than Jalen Hurts is. And the thing that I love about Jalen Hurts is his intangibles. Well, you're not missing out on anything if you get Baker as far as intangibles are concerned. So I'm going Baker on this one, bro. I'm going Baker. Baker has beat Jalen Hurts in a playoff game, boys.
Yeah,
They
that's
played in because you always tell me Jalen Hurts has beat these guys, so he's better. He's beat Jalen Hurts in a playoff game, bro.
I'm gonna go with Baker Mayfield because I just feel like he utilizes his weapons better because I feel like he's able to make all of the throws on the field. Like just truly, I do. I really do. And I mean, the intangibles. He's a leader. He's clutch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the argument against it though?
And you could tell his teammates love him.
Yeah,
are ready to play for him.
You're not out of a game with Baker Mayfield.
In every aspect of the quarterback position, he is better than Jalen Hurts.
Not running the football. Even though he is kind of
Hey,
mobile.
hey,
No, he's kind of mobile.
hey.
I know he is.
Hey,
He's a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know he
man.
is.
He's
My
a-
Yeah.
God, bro.
Jared Goff.
Listen, we're in Jared Goff County. We're in Jared Goff City. If I woke up tomorrow, breaking news, Bleacher Report, Jared Goff has been traded to Tampa Bay Buccaneers for Baker Mayfield, I would be a happy camper.
Wow.
Yeah, I would not be sad at all.
I'd be
He
a
is
happy
better than
camper.
Jared Goff.
Love Jared Goff. That's my quarterback. If I had a choice between the two today, I would take Baker
I'm going with Baker.
because I get the big play more than Jared Goff, and I get the legs a little bit more than Jared Goff because Baker is very underratedly mobile. So
Very.
Is he better than Justin Herbert?
I don't want to get into a fight on the spot right now.
I asked the question.
If Justin Herbert chokes in the playoffs again this year, and Baker gets his team to the playoffs and plays well, I'm gonna rank him over Justin Herbert moving forward. But as of today, just talent-wise as a quarterback, no. Justin Herbert is better than Baker Mayfield. One playoff game for my life, I'm taking Baker over Justin Herbert in that game.
That's
bro.
fair.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna go with Justin Herbert just because I feel like they're like similar in a sense of like what they both do
Right.
as far as throwing the ball. I just feel like Justin Herbert has more intangibles, and I just kind of like that he's like bigger
for
than
me,
him.
he has less intangibles. He has more tangibles. Like he's bigger. He has a better arm.
Yes, I'm sorry. That's
Justin
what
Herbert has also played with less offensive talent
Yes,
than Baker has. Baker's playing with some offensive talent, so
I'm gonna go with
I'm
Justin.
going Baker.
No, I'm sticking with Justin.
I'm going
right now.
Baker, bro. I'm
you.
going
Stick-
Baker Mayfield over Justin Herbert.
I'm sticking
There's
with
Because-
one thing that Justin Herbert doesn't have, and that's clutch. And that's
the problem. Is then if we lined up their numbers from the last 2 years, I bet you Baker's will be better.
and Baker has 2 playoff wins,
Yeah.
not just one. I'm going with Baker.
bro.
Baker
I'm
is
sorry.
the better quarterback. I'm sorry.
Both metrically and playoff wise, I guarantee you they're close.
Dak.
Baker.
Thinking Baker.
Ooh, I'm taking Baker as
Baker.
well.
Why?
By the way, this is not new just because this is the cute thing.
No, it's
I've
just-
been on the Baker bandwagon for a minute now. So
Why Baker over Dak?
I mean,
Baker over Dak because-
arguably, he's played with less.
Nah, I mean, listen, he's played with 2 elite wide receivers, bro. Elite. Godwin and Mike Evans, Ali are elite.
And he's played
now,
with a
now
good-
they have one of the best young tight ends in the fucking league right
And
now.
I mean,
and
guys,
Bucky Irving.
and he has one of the best. He had one of the better running.
I mean,
backs.
bro, that's
Listen, I don't even like to do the whole less thing. Baker's played more with Dak. I could tell you as a Cowboys
Baker's also
fan.
took the fucking Browns to the playoffs, though. So
You know,
that
so-
goes out the window when you say who he's played with. You know what I,
I don't
mean?
know. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
I like this one for me. I'm sorry. No offense.
I might go. No,
This one's
I'm
easy.
Thinking,
but
no, I might.
Baker's
I might.
better.
I might
Can I
go
ask
with
you guys a
Dak.
question,
I
though?
might go with Dak. I don't know.
Can I ask you
I
guys a
really
question?
don't know.
Does it minus anything for you guys that we've seen Baker go down such a bad route where he's like was considered he was almost out the league for a second.
In Carolina, yeah.
Carolina and then with the
I
Bears.
toss that up to being in the 2 worst organizations, arguably in the NFL, to start his career.
Like, can you ever see Dak or can you ever see like Justin Herbert in a position where they're like, and I'm not saying it's Baker's fault, but that's something that I had to put into account with this.
I think
Dak
that's,
took over a playoff team.
I think that's what he's
I know, but
checking.
he's also-
are you checking Baker's yards? How many
Oh,
yards?
no. I'm just checking the last 2 or 3 years what I'm looking at. Like,
I don't think Baker
Bro,
has
like
ever had
last-
an MVP season like Dak has.
No.
Yeah,
He's never had.
No, bro. Like if we look up Dak's MVP season last year, I'm talking about just this year
2
that
years
just
ago,
passed.
not last year.
I'm talking about for Baker this year that just passed, bro. 4,500 throwing yards, 4,500, bro. 41 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, and rushing wise, let's go to rushing.
That's
real quick.
Baker's yards.
That's Baker, but that's Baker, bro. And then rushing last year.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Where is he here? 378 yards and another 3 tubs, bro. So you're talking about 5,000 yards of offense
With
and
30
44
touchdowns.
touchdowns, bro. Those are Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson fucking numbers, bro. Baker's
Hey, I'm
bro.
going Baker.
Baker
I'm
is
going Baker.
elite, bro.
Yeah, he
I'm
is.
trying to tell you.
I
I know
know,
he's
I
playing
know.
with some offensive talent.
I know.
Like it's. I don't want it to turn into this like, cute thing with Baker. Where like, oh, he's just a gamer. Hakeem, he ain't just a gamer.
Oh, I know, brother.
He's an elite quarterback.
not-
He's elite. What excuse do you have to not call him elite? The numbers are there. And he wins on the big stages. Like he takes his team as far as they're capable of going. I'll say that.
That team is capable of going farther, though.
Are they though?
Tom took him.
I'm gonna take.
Are they though?
44-year-old Tom took him, Hetty,
How far did Tom take him the year before he retired?
to a divisional round.
And that's where Baker's taking him.
No, Tampa didn't make
Yeah.
playoffs last year.
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah,
lost
they
to.
did. And the year before that.
They lost to
Detroit.
They lost.
No, not Detroit.
Last year they lost to Command. They lost to the
Commanders.
Oh, okay.
And the year before that, they beat the Eagles and lost to Detroit.
Yeah. I would probably.
That's a tough spot to back up Tom Brady, bro.
Yeah.
To come right after Tom is a tough fucking spot.
Yeah.
And Baker, that's credit, bro, has taken it and he's run.
I would probably take Dak's MVP season though. He had 36 touchdowns and 9 picks compared to the 16. He had just as many yards.
But he had 8 more touchdowns though. Running and throwing. That's a lot of touchdowns, bro.
How many yards did the
4,500.
Same thing.
They're pretty similar seasons, bro. They're pretty similar seasons.
But that's the year Dak had the best offensive line in sports in the NFL. And
No,
see,
no, no, no,
No,
And CD,
no,
that's not
that's
it.
2 years ago.
No,
how
that's
many
not.
how many games did they win that year?
Like
12?
12. That's the game. That's the year that they. That's the year
got
they
blown
got.
out to Jordan Love.
That's the year that they got asked.
I mean, today, if we're just looking at it today, the right answer, I don't know
Dak.
how you can go and not say Baker.
Okay.
I just don't know how you could do it, especially when we talk about playoffs. When we talk about playoffs now, you're fried.
How about Jordan Love?
Baker. Sorry, bro.
Oh, Baker.
I mean, if I'm taking Jordan, if I'm taking him over Jared Goff, I'm taking him
He's
over
just a
Jared
lot more proven than Jared Goff right now, too, bro. Let's just be real. I still don't know if Jordan Love is a bona fide top 10 quarterback. Like bona fide, 100%. I don't know yet.
not.
Just being completely honest with you. Last but not least, is he better than Kyler Murray?
Yes, absolutely.
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 Guys, these are the guys that are better today than Baker Mayfield. Guaranteed better. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. That's it. Where I'm talking about guaranteed, where it's like it's not even an argument.
Shit, I might even take Baker.
Like him and Justin Herbert, bro. If we look at it from any lens we want to look at it. If we want to look at it metrics wise, he matches him metric to metric. If we want to look at it in playoffs, he outdoes him in the playoffs. I don't know what we could look at, bro.
He's better than him in every aspect of
All
the
right.
game.
Last game for the NFL was
The problem is he's not better. He's just better.
He's better.
If that makes any sense.
the last NFL game. I like this one. Is Jalen Hurts a better passer than the following NFL quarterbacks? Better passer. Is he a better passer? Is he a better passer than the
Okay.
following
We
quarterbacks?
got this.
I mean,
Are you asking if he's a better passer?
Yes.
Okay.
Is he a better passer than Lamar Jackson?
Just strictly as a passer?
Just strictly as a passer.
Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts are not even on the same planet as a passer. Lamar Jackson is better, bro.
Lamar could throw left-handed and still be a better passer than him.
Yeah, I don't even think it's even close, man. Lamar Jackson puts up the touchdowns, the yards, and he does it with less proven offensive weapons.
And he does it on the run, and he does it flat back-footed on the opposite foot, and he does it to worse wide receivers, and he does it in tight holes, and he does it in tight windows, and he does it off of contact, and he does
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Everything I just said for Lamar, shoot. Josh Allen.
Yeah, I don't even think it's a discussion. They're not even in the same planet when it comes to a throwing talent, bro.
Put it this way. If Jalen Hurts got the ball back in that Baltimore game, I'm licking my chops, and we ain't even talking about a cash out. Sorry, bro.
What you
This is
think?
what it is.
What do I think? I mean,
All right, now we start getting a little on some of these. Is he a better passer than Dak Prescott?
No, he's
No.
absolutely not. Just you talking about as a pure passer?
Just a passer.
No, Dak is better than Jalen Hurts as a pure passer, bro.
I feel like he's a better pocket passer. I feel like he could get the ball into different spots to his wide receivers. I think he just utilizes his weapons a lot better with less time back there. I just do.
CD and AJ are pretty good. Right?
Yeah,
They're pretty comparable, right?
Yes.
Go look at CD's
Well,
numbers
Eagle
versus
fans will
AJ.
tell you. Eagle fans will tell you
I was gonna say
that
something like so stupid right now. I was
Say
gonna
it.
say like if you flip Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts, they win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I thought about it. I'm like, bro, if you flip me, Jalen Hurts, I'll win the Super Bowl.
I
Seriously.
love this. Is he a better passer than Patrick Mahomes? Absolutely
move on, man.
not, man. Absolutely not. You don't need to answer it. You don't need to
No,
answer it.
I'm not
You don't
gonna
need to
answer
answer it. Is he a better passer than Justin Herbert?
I'm gonna start doing laughs. I'm not even gonna give you an answer. I'm gonna do based on the laugh. You'll know. No, he's Justin Herbert.
Not
He's
even.
6 planets away.
Let me
from
tell you
him as a
something.
passer.
Justin Herbert in his rookie year was a better passer than Jalen Hurts at his peak.
Justin Hurts,
That's not even
Herbert in
arguable.
high
He
school.
definitely-
was
Like just
better.
dead ass. Like just dead ass. I'm not
Justin
even
Herbert
trying to be
has
funny.
one of the best rookie years ever.
Joe Burrow.
Come on, bro. This is the best passer on football, arguably, bro.
Joe Burrow in LSU, his last year in LSU, was a better passer than Jalen Hurts was at his peak.
Not
God,
really.
on
Joe
God,
Burrow
he
in
was.
AAU was
I'm
better
not
than
even.
him.
I'm just
God,
not
he
even
was.
trying to be funny,
Yeah.
guys. Jared Goff.
No.
Honestly, if we're just looking at, we're just being real. One of the best pocket passes in the league today.
Yeah?
So no, absolutely not, bro.
Last but not least, is he a better passer than Baker Mayfield?
Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not.
Not even
No
close.
way in hell.
Yeah, again.
Not even close.
Because his elite wide receivers actually put up elite numbers too.
What is that? What is that? What is that?
The the
Oh, it's this?
yes.
What is that thing called?
What is it called, Ace?
Tape marker or something?
That's it. Fuck. It's called. Fuck, I forgot.
Well, for the sake of this podcast, we're gonna call it the
Basement Boys season 2, take 44, marker.
Marker. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
This
go.
is like season 6 when you think about it. For the Basement
I feel.
Boys.
Listen. I feel like. Ace, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like 30 is a good season.
Yes.
30 is a good season.
Yeah,
I think we're on season 2 right now. If we had seasons,
Yeah,
we'd
going
be
into,
closing on season 2.
yeah. Yep.
Couple more episodes.
Well,
Wow.
we got the NFL out the way.
We did.
We are a WWE podcast.
We are.
Time to do our WWE games. I don't think we'll ever have any long form WWE type of topics.
You'd be surprised.
We may. That I think that would be the best. Like having a guest here who's really into it and going back. No, Roman's better than him. No, what the
Start arguing, saying Seth Rollins is the
Are we gonna
greatest.
have a fourth on the pod?
Hey, listen, man.
Hey.
I feel like if we got a moderator who could free me up a little bit, let me
I would
talk
love
a
to
little
do
bit.
that.
Send your apps. Send your applications.
Yeah, 'cause
Yes.
you don't already talk enough.
Kat البلد.
All right, let's get into. We're gonna talk about some of the best tag teams of all time. We're gonna talk about some of the best storylines of all time.
Interesting.
And we're gonna talk about the Viper, Randy Orton.
RKO, baby.
Let's first talk about
Legend killer.
the Legend Killer, baby. We're gonna talk about tag teams first. Are the Hardy Boys better than the following tag teams? The Dudley Boys,
Yes.
Damn, the first one is going to be the hardest one?
right off the bat.
Bring the tables.
Yeah. It's just because they've been in WWE longer than them. Because they went to ECW and stuff. And like ECW was like, hey, it was all over the place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I also feel like the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys go hand in hand.
They do.
The best matches came with the Dudley Boys.
They're comparable
Yeah.
with each other. Yeah.
But I'm going Hardy.
I gotta go with the Hardy Boys just 'cause I feel like Jeff Hardy
Yeah, that maniac.
puts it over that.
Yeah.
I've seen that motherfucker jump off too many cages
Yeah.
to not put him number one, man.
Especially because you weren't doing the Dudley Boys dance in Cancun. You were doing another one. So
Yeah,
I mean that tells you everything you need to know. Ding ding ding.
Edge and Christian. Ooh. Them boys.
Yes. Yeah.
Edge is the best wrestler from these four.
Is he better than
Is he
Jeff?
better than Jeff?
Yeah, he's the best.
he is.
He's the best wrestler from
Yeah,
these
he
four.
is.
But when they were Edge and Christian, Edge wasn't really Edge yet.
Not yet.
He wasn't the
But
rated R
my God,
superstar.
he speared him from that top of that.
yeah.
That was Edge and Christian.
One of the
But I'm
best moments ever.
as a tag team, I'm going
Definitely.
the Hardy,
Hardy
Boys.
Boys.
It's just a tag team.
Yeah, I rock with that. The Usos, we the ones.
I'm going the Hardy Boys on this one. I feel like the Hardy Boys are more iconic tag team WWE tag team, I guess you could say, than the Usos.
Usos are overrated as a tag team.
La.
As a tag team,
No,
they're
I mean,
more good as a stable, but like no, they're overrated. No, the Hardy Boys. This is the
I'm
easy
going
one,
the Hardy
man.
Boys, yeah.
It's the Hardy Boys, bro. They're the legends, bro. It's what everybody's chasing. I
Remember
just
that entrance from a few years ago at WrestleMania? Still got huge
When
props.
it came back,
yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's the Hardy Boys. I just feel like they're a better tag team. Now the Usos are probably underrated. Overrated. That's kind of wild, bro. Come on. DX.
So DX isn't really a tag team. That's an actual stable.
That's a stable.
Are you talking Triple H and Shawn Michaels?
Yes.
If you're talking Triple H and Shawn Michaels, then it's Triple H and Shawn Michaels. It's DX.
as wrestlers.
I'm talking about the better
as
tag
individual
team.
wrestlers. As a tag team, Eddie, they never had that
They can't sniff
long.
them. Hetty,
I
they
know,
can't
but
sniff
They're
them.
long. Eddie, they had like 4
They
months.
can't sniff them, Hetty. They
Guy-
can't sniff them as a half team.
I don't listen, guys. Can you just like just DX was like the biggest thing popping. Like DX and the Hardy Boys were in the WWE at the same exact time. The DX was way bigger than the Hardy Boys.
1,000%. But DX originally was a stable.
They're still a stable.
They're still a stable. Like so,
so
that's
this is why
not really
this is a weird one, and this is a bad one. I don't know why you put it on this fucking list.
No.
You're dumb for putting it on
That's
there.
the Hardy Boys.
But
man.
we're going Hardy Boys because they're a stable, so they're disqualified.
I will.
Bad item on the
I'll
list.
take it out of the short. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Bad item.
The last but not least, the New Day.
The New Day? No, it's the Hardy Boys.
The Hardy Boys.
I always thought they were very corny.
Very corny.
It was for the PG era, for like the John Cena boys.
Yeah,
that
it was
was
to sell
also
cereal.
a stable, brother.
One was to sell
Well,
cereal. the
no,
other
I mean
one sold.
they were an actual tag team.
Brother, it was Biggie, Kofi Kingston, and what the fuck was the guy's
what's
last
his
name?
name?
Listen, bro. At the end of the day, the New Day is to cereal what the Hardy Boys were to crack cocaine. So we're we're going Hardy Boys, guys. I mean,
Good one. That was
Yeah, it was
Hardy Boys.
Gotcha. Alrighty, let's go into storylines. And you guys chime in if you guys want to add a storyline into this.
if it's newer, I probably won't know.
No, I didn't really add in a lot of new ones in here. All right. Is the Bloodline storyline better than the following storylines? The Stone Cold and Mr. McMahon feud.
The Stone Cold and Mr. McMahon feud is why the Bloodline has a job in the WWE today. So I'm gonna go no.
No, man. That was the original that was the original storyline. Because it still can go on till this day.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is the Bloodline outselling Monday Night Football? Is it outviewing Monday Night Football
No.
today? Then this conversation is done.
In defense, I don't think if you place that same storyline into today, it would outsell football. Football's gotten so big. You know what I'm saying?
Football was the biggest thing in the early
I don't think it
2000s.
outsells it right now. Do you think so? If you think that right now, if WWE had, and I'm not saying anything bad about Stone Cold and Mr. McMahon, do you think that if that same storyline was going on, that would still be beating Monday Night Football?
Stone Cold Steve Austin in 2000 was a bigger household name than John Elway was.
That was no, but he's right because football gotten so big,
And the WWE's
they
going
don't
backwards.
put and they don't put like nasty games on
Yes,
that
I
football.
agree. NFL went like this.
Yeah.
WWE went like this.
But I'm asking you though, what do you
yeah.
think though? Do you think it would still be beating? You think Monday Night would be still beating Monday Night Football?
Why don't you guys answer and then let me see. I don't know. Let me see.
I'm gonna go with the Bloodline, bro.
No, I'm going
I don't know how you could do that.
I'm going with the Bloodline, bro. There's so many layers to it, bro.
I mean, you were a little too young. to understand
Bro,
Stone
there's
Cold
so
and-
many layers to this, man.
Listen, as I
We're
watch
adding
highlights,
Sammy
yes.
into it, man, and then adding the Rock into it, and then the whole Cody story, then turning Jey Uso into one of the biggest stars. I gotta go with the Bloodline.
The Bloodline only exists today because of that Stone Cold and McMahon feud.
I mean, the
That's the
WWE,
only
only,
reason
the
why it
WWE
exists.
only exists today because of the Bloodline. They revived it, though.
Exactly. So how?
Because it just
Yeah, but WWE
So
was
how-
Vince McMahon and Stone Cold. That's what it was. That's like what we like, bro. They're selling companies because of that storyline. No, bro.
No, it's Stone Cold, bro.
All right,
It's
let's
Stone
go to the
Cold,
next
man.
one. Is it bigger than the Undertaker and Shawn Michaels feud?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is bigger.
Yeah,
It's definitely
because
bigger.
the Undertaker and Shawn Michael feud wasn't that long.
It was short. It was very,
Very
short.
short.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Bloodline too. It just felt like the Bloodline went for like 2 years, and it was like interesting
Three,
for 2
brother.
years. Yeah, bro. Is it better than the Stone Cold and Rock feud?
That was also short as well.
It was short.
Yeah, no, the Bloodline was much
It
better.
was at its peak. The Stone Cold and the Rock one was way bigger though because of who it was. It's very rare you get like the two toppest of the top dogs in history Like not in the company, in the company's history going at it. So I'm gonna go Rock and Stone Cold. On
That
this one, bro.
bloodline is kind of cheating because some of these feuds back in the day were like very short.
It's because they always had great storylines though.
Right.
That's why they were always
Right.
going through some shit.
Is it bigger than the Daniel Bryan Yes movement?
Is it bigger or better? Are you asking?
Both.
No,
I think the Yes movement is bigger.
no, that was
talking
not
about-
better or bigger than the Yes movement because that also that other storyline added so much. They added the Authority. They added Seth Rollins. They added so much, and then Bray Wyatt. No,
Was it better than the Shield storyline?
Yeah, I would say it's better than the Shield storyline. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what's crazy about the Shield story?
don't know.
You know what's crazy about the Shield storyline? It's back. Like Roman and
I know,
Seth.
but then
and I
Dean-
promise you,
Dean's gonna come back.
yes. I promise you, it will be a triple threat match
Listen, man,
with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, and that's gonna it's gonna feed families. Bro.
that Shield storyline, brother. That was
It was nuts.
the worst heel turn probably ever with Seth Rollins, and then making him the top guy, and then splitting them up kinda, and then bring them back together. I don't know.
I think I gotta go with the Bloodline because it's Roman in a better storyline and at his peak.
Yeah, but once again, that was also Authority. Then Evolution came back. You remember when Evolution came back?
Evolution.
Yeah, no, seriously. Evolution came back to that, and like, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's tough. Good one, man. You know what? Good one.
Yeah, I think I messed up the tag team one. I think I did.
I'm going with the Shield. I'm going with the Shield storyline.
I'm going with
brother.
the Bloodline. How about
I'm
you?
going Bloodline.
Bloodline. All right. Last WWE,
W.
we're gonna talk about the legend killer,
No.
Mr. RKO, Randy freaking Orton, still going at 50 with a bad back, baby. Is Randy Orton better than the following WWE legends? First guy up. Is he better than the tribal chief, Roman Reigns?
No, he absolutely is not better than Roman Reigns. Absolutely not.
Can I say that Randy Orton is a tad overrated? And I don't think he's better than Roman, by the way.
No, you can't say he's that overrated. He's just not better
Just
than
a
Roman
tad. I said
Whoa,
tad.
brother.
Tad. I used the word tad.
How's he overrated?
I just feel like at no point was he ever the man. If we're ever going to talk about the man,
Yes, he was.
no.
No, he never
Yes.
was, but nobody ever talks about
No,
him.
but
Like,
no,
so it
no,
doesn't
but
matter.
boys, yes, he was.
When was he over John? Or even Brock?
brother? When over Brock,
He was even, yes, bro.
bro,
was-
when he had the feud against Triple H, man, when he had that big ass feud, yes, he was the man. Boys, what do you know?
So you think he's better than Roman?
I don't know.
Roman is less.
No, man.
He's not better than Roman, no. But
No.
but don't ever say Randy. No, Randy Orton was the
No,
man.
he's
brother.
not overrated. I wouldn't say he's over. How is he overrated, bro?
Kurt Angle.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
No,
Yes.
you're saying is Randy Orton better than Kurt Angle? No, he's not better than Kurt Angle. Bro. Absolutely not. Not as a wrestler, not on the mic. Absolutely not, bro.
Randy was good on the mic.
He was nowhere near Kurt Angle, bro.
Nowhere near, but he was good on the mic.
He was nowhere near Kurt Angle on the mic or as a wrestler.
He was bigger than him.
He was bigger than him.
Randy Orton was bigger than Kurt
Yes.
Angle?
I
feel
I
like-
don't know about that. Boys.
Yeah, brother.
But,
yes.
but it's like, I know we're saying yes right now, but I don't think so. Like when we were growing up, Kurt Angle was bigger than Randy Orton, bro.
you gotta remember,
Kurt was huge, bro.
I understand. But you gotta remember when Randy Orton became Randy Orton was literally when he left Evolution and became by himself. That's when Randy Orton started to become. That was 04.
The legend killer. Yeah, he was
That
like
was-
22 at that point.
That was
Going
04.
again- Hey, but
Kurt
so
Angle was
many-
bigger then, though.
Then after that, no, bro, Randy Orton main evented a lot of WrestleManias. Like you gotta think about that as well.
I'm going Kurt on this one, bro.
I
He
don't
was
know. I
just
might
more
go Randy.
entertaining
No, I'm
than
going
Randy
Randy.
was, bro.
I'm going Randy.
Triple H.
No,
No.
Triple H, guys. Come on, bro.
Triple H is
Wait, but if you guys are
definitely-
going definitely Triple H, then how's Kurt Angle a question then?
Because I think Triple H is better
Because
than
I
Kurt
think
Angle.
Triple H is better than Kurt Angle.
But they're the same like tier of wrestlers, though.
I like Kurt. I think
They're in the same tier of wrestlers, bro.
If anything, I kind of find Kurt Angle a tad overrated.
well, from him.
From me,
Yeah, you overrate, you kind of overrate Kurt a little bit.
how?
I mean, listen, bro, you talk highly of Kurt Angle, and that's okay.
Kurt Angle
You're
was
welcome.
one of the best wrestlers we've ever had on the mic, and one of the best wrestlers we've ever had in the ring. And your dad, when you were growing up watching WWE, if you ever watched with your dad, I bet you he was a Kurt Angle fan. I'd be willing to bet you every dad
Okay.
in America was a Kurt Angle fan,
Okay.
especially Arab dads.
Can I say
Arab
something?
dads had an affinity for fucking
Can I
Kurt
say
Angle,
something?
bro.
But that was also short as well.
It was short.
Neck injuries played a big factor.
I understand
Hetty,
that,
it
but
was his addiction,
It's kinda
Hetty.
tough.
He went to
Addiction
TNA
and-
'cause he got
addiction and-
fired.
Yeah.
Addiction, and his neck was always fucked up. It was a lot. But I'm saying peak, Kurt Angle was fucking hilarious. Pops.
yes,
Pops,
I
bro.
get
Every
it.
time he came
I get
out,
it. When he came back, Pops as well, but like Kurt Angle's peak was like
One of the greatest
It was
heels
like
ever.
3 months, man.
I just also don't feel like he was better. He wasn't.
He's a
he
top
wasn't,
5 heel ever.
He wasn't bigger than Triple H though. I just feel like he
No,
wasn't
but
bigger
he
than
was.
Triple
He
H.
was.
Kurt Angle main
arguably better,
evented
though.
one WrestleMania.
Okay, I
I
got
know,
it.
but Triple H is a really main event. WrestleMania's like that, bro.
Yes, he is. Yes,
All
he
right.
is.
Guys, main eventers are usually always like the top guy. That's usually who the main eventers are. John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold. That's
Yes.
who's usually.
Next guy up, Mr. The Kane.
I thought he was gonna say Mr. Kennedy. The Kane,
I was
Mr. The Kane,
Kane.
Let it go, man. Let it
Mr.
go.
The Kane or Randy Orton.
Randy
Are you asking
Orton.
me this?
Randy
If you're
Orton.
asking me this, I'm
He's
going.
gonna say Kane.
I'm going Mass King. If you're asking me, I'm going early 2000s Mass King. Yeah, man, that's who I'm going.
That also was a short period of time.
But that's, I mean, I'm telling you, peak to peak, that's who I'm going.
Well, this
bro.
isn't peak to peak. It's just who's better, and who's better is Randy
who's
Orton.
better?
Just
I'm
because there's
thinking
been a lot
Randy
of different layers to Randy Orton. I feel like there's like really only one layer to Kane. You couldn't make Kane a babyface. Randy, you can kind of do both. Like we see him as a really good babyface.
Kane was babyface.
Kane was
Dog.
babyface. Yeah, what do you mean?
I mean, but like
Even Mass Kane was
it's
babyface.
just
Hey, we're talking about WWE when we were 4 years old. So like,
Bro, that gimmick with
don't
him and
remember
Daniel
100%.
Bryan, that was very corny. And that
But
way,
that's not the Kane that I'm thinking about, though, bro.
but that was Mass Kane.
I'm talking about.
I understand.
I'm gonna go with Randy. I feel like Randy had some
going
higher
Randy.
highs, man.
I'm going Randy Orton.
Brock Lesnar.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm going Randy Orton. It says
Bro,
totality.
you can't be better than somebody when you literally disappear for 18 years and come
I
back.
agree with you.
Yeah,
He's a
messed
part-time
up.
wrestler, so like
Literally, brother.
can't be.
I got you
So was
guys.
Roman, but okay.
Roman was there.
Put his time though. He put his time.
Roman was
Roman's
there.
been for a
Roman
long time.
has
I know.
also
But
has cancer too, though. So
Said it
like,
with
he
Dudley, yeah.
kinda,
Prayers
I
up
thought
for
it was
Roman.
fake.
no, that was absolutely
I
not.
thought he
fake.
was like in like remission.
He is, but like he's like orally taking medicine for cancer.
but it's gone though, right?
Like he's taking medicine for it. Like he can't be there every week anymore. Like physically, he can't.
Prayers up for him, bro.
Yeah,
man.
Hopefully he gets better.
All right, boys, let's get into our NBA games.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah, let's-
okay.
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you were gonna say somebody else.
Let's get into our NBA games.
The Kane was the end of it.
Let's get into it.
Mr. The Kane.
This fucking guy can never let anything
Nobody's
go. man.
ever called him that.
Well, because I was gonna say Mr. someone else.
Because he
and
said Mr. Then like
I waited.
he should have said Mr. Corporate Kane or something like that, bro.
No, instead his mind with the Mr. The Kane.
We're gonna go into our NBA games, boys. You guys ready for these? These are some fun ones. I want you guys to get locked in for these. Get some energy, baby. Let's go. Let's go into these NBA games, okay?
Final stretch.
Since Mr. Shaq likes to talk about swapping Kobe all the time,
Mr. Well, okay.
all right? It's time to swap Mr. Shaq out instead of Kobe. So we're gonna find out if we put these players instead of Shaq, if they would still have three-peated. You guys ready for this?
Ready.
This is gonna be interesting.
Okay.
If you swap this NBA player with Shaq, do the Lakers still three-peat? If you swap Shaq with Tim Duncan, do they still three-peat?
Yes, they still
Absolutely.
Yes, they
Yes,
do.
absolutely. Because I feel like you're going to get better defensively and offensively, man. Tim Duncan is still one of the better.
Not a better score.
I mean, Shaq was a better scorer prime to prime. Shaq
And,
also did average 2.5 blocks, 3 blocks a game.
Tim was a great passer
Tim.
too, and that would have looked great in the
That was
triangle.
probably
I'm going Tim because in the triangle and I'm going Tim.
All right, I got one for you guys. Giannis.
Yes, because he has a very similar play style to Shaq, and I think in that early 2000s, the guy Shaq was playing against, Giannis would have been able to punish just fine too. So, yeah, I'm going yes, because I think he's a better player than Shaq. So yes,
Yeah.
The Joker, Nikola Jokic.
no, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm just everybody slow the fuck down
Yes.
for a second.
Yes.
It's strictly a play style thing because Jokic loves to operate at the top of the key just as much as he does in the paint. And I think for the triangle, that wouldn't have worked great, number one. Number two, Shaq allowed Kobe Bryant to be Kobe Bryant from the amount of times he was double and triple teamed in the paint and how much it opened the perimeter up for Kobe Bryant. Jokic is not going to be able to do that for Kobe. And Kobe, I don't think would have been as good with Jokic as he is with Shaq. So I'm gonna go no.
I'm gonna go
Strictly play style wise. I know you're gonna go because you glaze Jokic on the show a lot, but I'm gonna go no. They want
Yeah,
you
you glaze Giannis a lot. So I'm gonna go with yes, just because I feel like a guy that good. What are you really losing out on? I mean,
You're losing out on interior. The interior is the problem.
I've seen Pau Gasol who had a finesse game.
Yeah,
do just
Pau
fine
Gasol
in the
was in the
triangle.
interior. That he operated in the interior.
I think they would have been just fine. It
Jokic
would
is
have
the point
worked.
guard.
It would have looked different. It would have looked different, but I think they still would have three-peated.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know how
wouldn't.
they would have three-peated if Kobe Bryant.
If anybody cares about- anybody
Kobe
cares
Bryant
about
and
my
Jokic
opinion-
legit play the same thing.
Yes.
They play the same position now.
If anybody cares about my opinion, no, I don't think they would have three-pitted. But you guys go ahead.
No, I think Jokic might be better than Shaq as a player. I'm
not
just saying
better.
play style wise.
No,
It'd
watch
be
your mouth.
different.
Watch your mouth.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Who?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in his prime, yeah, they would have three-peated. Absolutely. Yeah, he plays the same. Guys, if you play the same way as Shaq and you were all-time great, yes, you would have three-peated. So yes, I'm going to go, yes, they would have three-peated.
I don't know.
Yes, they would have three-peated. Kareem in his prime was averaging fucking 33 and 18.
You guys ready for this one?
Yes.
Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett and Kobe Bryant.
During that time.
No.
I'm going to go no. They wouldn't three-peat. They would win championships, but no, they're not going to three-peat for the same reason. Kobe Bryant and KG legit operated on the same spots of the court, boys. The same spots. Again, the reason why that Lakers duo was so effective is because it was the best inside-out game that's ever existed. You take away Shaq and you give him someone like KG, again, who potentially is more skilled than Shaq is. The
Who's
play
play
styles
outside in,
clash more than they do with Kobe and Shaq. So I'm going to go no. They win championships, but they won't three-peat. No.
No, sir.
Joel Embiid.
Yay.
Healthy Joel Embiid.
Healthy Joel Embiid.
No.
Three-peat?
I feel
Three-peat.
like Joel
Healthy.
Embiid will
And he's
be-
healthy all 3 years.
He's healthy all 3 years. Let's just put that in there, which is highly unlikely. Healthy Joel Embiid.
I feel like he's more ball dominant.
I'm going, yeah, bro. Joel
Then
Embiid.
Shaq.
This
could
one's
be-
a tough one. Because Joel, back to the basket, is probably the best in the league today.
I'm
But he
going,
also loves to operate in the middle of the floor.
I feel like, yeah, man.
I'm going to go yeah.
I feel like a guy like Phil Jackson will make that work.
Because I
bro.
still think Joel Embiid would be the best or second best back to the basket player in the NBA at that point, outside of Tim. So yeah, I'm going to go yeah.
Last but not least, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
this
he
is
would.
probably a 5-peat, not a 3-peat. Yeah, I'm going absolutely yes.
Oh, wow. So Shaq can also be swapped out. I like it.
He absolutely.
Oh,
can be
yeah, he
swapped
can be
out.
swapped
This is what
out.
I told you last time. Shaq always talking. If you give me this guy, that guy. I mean, there's a lot of guys, Shaq. If we start looking at Kobe Bryant from the age of 22 to 25, that we could have replaced with you, and they would have been just fine, Beast.
All righty. We got another swap. I like this one. If you swap this player with Kevin Durant, do the Warriors still beat the Cavs and LeBron 2 straight years? So basically, we're doing a what if Kevin Durant doesn't go to the Warriors if it was this other player. You guys ready? Prime Paul George.
Yes, they would have beat that team.
Yeah, I'm going to go with yes. I think everybody forgets also a big piece of the puzzle is that Kyrie leaves the Cavs. And as great as LeBron is, I mean, the motherfucker can't average 60. So, yes, I think prime Paul George does get them past the Cavs twice.
He does, absolutely.
Yeah. I could see it.
Jimmy Butler.
Yes. It was an NBA championship with the Warriors, prime Jimmy Butler.
They go back to back?
Yes, they absolutely go
Yeah,
back
I
to
do.
back.
I believe so. I believe that Jimmy Butler, because he gives you the same aspect. It'd be differently as far as they wouldn't get the three-point game from him,
They weren't missing it.
but
It
they
was
would be
just the cherry
just
on top.
fine. Yeah, they'd be just fine. Giannis.
Yes, absolutely.
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 They probably won about 4 in a row.
Yeah. Healthy? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they were going to do the same with healthy Kevin Durant, believe it or not. Jason Tatum.
Yes, absolutely.
You think so?
Absolutely. Boys, the Kevin Love, Kyrie, LeBron trio was already matched up with the Steph, Clay, and and Draymond one.
Yeah.
You could have added DeMar DeRozan, all due respect, DeMar DeRozan, and they would have two-peated. Like, they added the cherry on top.
Yeah.
Luca.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, wait, hold on.
Play style now. I got
Hold
you.
on. We answered that too quickly.
Luca.
Yeah, they would.
I think they figure it out, right?
I think they
Hedy?
would figure it out. Because Luka's a small forward, not a point guard. But okay.
They figure it out, Hedy, right?
He's so ball dominant, bro.
I think just too much talent.
He's so
I
ball
know.
dominant, bro.
They don't figure out the.
I think they still win. Yeah, they still
they
win.
figure it out, right?
It gives LeBron a better shot though. But yeah, they
Yes,
still
because
win.
I feel like they would.
The game gets a lot slower. with
They
Luka.
would target Luke on the defensive end as much as they possible.
And also again they would get a lot slower with Luka. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go but it would make it a little easier. For
Last
LeBron
but not
James.
least, Kawhi Leonard.
They would have
Absolutely.
won 4 in a row. if he was
Absolutely.
healthy.
Absolutely.
I think everybody that forgets that whole storyline. Kyrie stabs LeBron James in the back and says, "I don't want to be with you anymore." I find it really, really hard that LeBron would win with like he still gets those finals, and that's why we give him so much credit. I just don't see how like even like if he went up against like some of those like really good Houston teams, it would be tough because like you need a counterpart that can score with you. And Kevin Love, bro, was like was a little cheeky at the
Kyrie was there for the second year though.
He was there
For 2017.
Did he
was
play
there.
Kevin Durant one time, right?
Yes. He averaged 28 in the finals that year.
Did he play against Kevin Durant, Hitty?
Yes, absolutely. When they lost in 5. Absolutely.
So even with
He got hurt, right?
Even with
Nope. Played a full.
and then he left after that. He said he wanted to
Kyrie,
keep,
Kevin Love were fully healthy. LeBron averaged 34. Kyrie averaged 28. They lost in 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
I think LeBron averaged 33, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn,
in
Kai,
this
why
series.
did you bounce? Okay.
Kevin Durant averaged 35 a game.
You guys like that game?
I loved it.
Yeah.
You guys like that
It
game?
was
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
aimed at like taking shots at KD, but I'll let it.
No.
I'll let it pass.
No. I promise you, it wasn't. It was always my point. I always thought the Warriors, even if they didn't get Kevin Durant, they were always going to get another wing. It was always their goal. They
And
were-
that was my issue with Golden State. It's like, why did you need to?
yeah, they were always trying to.
73 games.
They were always trying to replace Harrison Barnes. They were always trying to do it. All right, next one. We're going to talk about one of Hattie's favorite guys, Mr. Blake Griffin.
Very underrated. Very underrated.
Well, let's
player,
see how
bro.
underrated you
Fucking
think-
hilarious, by the way. He's a funny fucking
Let's
guy,
see how
too.
underrated you think he is.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Is Blake Griffin at his peak?
Peak. We're
better-
talking about peak. Clippers peak.
Don't interrupt.
Lob City.
Yes.
Oh, he did it again.
No, he wanted to know the. It's okay. If you do that again,
Just
Yeah.
shut the fuck up and finish your game.
is Blake Griffin at his peak better than the following NBA players? Is he better than Anthony Davis at his peak, Eddie?
Absolutely not.
At his peak, Eddie.
Eddie, he's not. Eddie, no, he's not.
I'm gonna go no
I'm
because
gonna go no. I'm gonna go no.
I'm gonna
He's
go no
not,
because
bro.
I
He's
feel
a
like
better
what-
defender than no. Anthony Davis is a better defender, better
two-way-
scorer. No, hell
I'm
no.
gonna go no.
the two-way ability you get from AD.
I don't know if
is
at peak to peak he was a better scorer.
Yes,
I'm
he
gonna go-
was,
I'm gonna
Eddie.
go no.
Yes, he was, bro.
maybe not.
I bet you Blake Griffin has been a lot closer to an MVP than Anthony Davis has.
No,
Yeah,
no.
his
Bro,
case
that year, he actually took the team to the playoffs.
Bro, I'd be willing to bet you he's finished MVP voting higher than
No,
Anthony
no,
Davis has.
absolutely
I
not.
think what
I
Durant-
would-
guys, I think
I'd
what-
take 10 L's, and that's not possible. No way.
I think Jurgen might lose this one because the year that he took the Pistons to the playoffs, he was pretty high on there.
Boys, but like Anthony Davis was still top 5.
What's Anthony Davis' regular numbers like? Typically,
Typically 25, 26, and like 11, 12, 10, 11, 12.
Like 3 blocks.
that was damn near what Blake Griffin averaged his rookie year.
Damn near.
Yeah.
Damn near. And
I'm
then
gonna go-
after
If I'm
that,
not mistaken, Blake Griffin I think averaged. You can
His
check
second
it-
year.
Go back
No,
and check it up.
basically his
with
rookie year,
your
his second
petty
year.
ass. I think he averaged 23 and 11 his rookie year. 23 and 10 his rookie year.
The petty ass is it was.
I believe we're gonna do it on the spot. Hurry up, we're losing.
I'm
daylight
gonna
here.
listen. I'm gonna go with
I'm gonna go AD. I'm gonna go AD.
because of
I'm
the
gonna go
two-way ability.
Yeah, I'm gonna go AD.
that shouldn't even be a question.
No, and peak
it
to peak,
is.
Ali, you're
No, Blake
tripping a
was-
little bit.
I'm
Go look at Blake's numbers in his.
I'm looking at it right now.
Go ahead.
Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah, he was better than Rasheed Wallace, bro. Peak to peak, yes, bro. Peak. We're talking about peak to peak, right? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He was more explosive. He was a better scorer than.
Yeah.
He was way more versatile than Rasheed
He could
Wallace.
carry a
also,
team a
bro.
lot better too.
Well, even besides that, just
Yeah.
as a basketball player, he was way more versatile than Rasheed was, bro.
Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony. Blake Griffin or Carmelo Anthony?
This is Carmelo.
Seriously?
Anthony. I'm gonna take Carmelo.
Are you serious right now?
Did you pull up Blake's numbers?
I did pull up Blake's
Look at
numbers.
it. What are they?
His first year,
Uh-huh.
22.5,
Uh-huh.
0.5 blocks,
Uh-huh.
and 12 rebounds,
Uh-huh. That's rookie year. Go next year. What do you average?
20 points,
What about that next year after that?
11 rebounds, 18. He averaged 24. He finished third in MVP, I believe.
Yeah, man. He has some MVP years.
24.
What do you average in
9,
Detroit?
The Detroit year is when
What
he
average in
drew
Detroit?
everybody's eyes.
24 and a half,
But he took
7.5 rebounds,
How many assists?
probably like
5.4.
Oh, I'm with you on that.
And he was 0.4 blocks though, bro. Like,
That's
Yeah,
why.
I know defensively he's not all there.
That's
and then
why
after
Blake-
that, bro, you know what he averaged for his career?
Not a lot.
19, 8, and 4.
But if you remember, Blake was hurt a lot throughout his career.
Cool,
A
bro.
lot,
So is AD.
The thing that
I mean, what was the last one? Melo? I'm going Melo.
Melo.
But it's, again, bro, you guys are sneezing at Blake, bro. And Blake was him. And he was arguably always, if you guys remember those conversations, a top 5 player in the NBA during that time, bro, when he was playing.
Dirk.
Dirk.
Yeah, this is.
Dirk,
I feel
bro.
like this is not even
Offensively,
close, man.
it's not close. No, it's
Offensively,
Dirk,
and I mean, Dirk.
I will say he's a lot better passer than Dirk is, though.
Yeah,
I will say that, bro.
But I feel like Dirk. I mean, Dirk's took his team to a championship. as well.
I understand that, but like Blake just listen to me. In his peak,
Okay.
his teams were winning damn near 60 games.
Okay.
He was the best player on that team, even with Chris Paul there.
1 year.
No, he was the best player on his team consistently with the Clippers, bro. And he was one of the best passing big men that we had in the league, bro. And he was averaging 25 a game.
He's still not better than AD, brother. I understand. Blake is
He was a problem,
He
bro.
was a problem, but Anthony Davis is still a problem till this day.
No,
man.
But I would
Anthony is.
I would argue Blake was more explosive as a scorer than Anthony Davis.
He was more
I would
explosive,
argue,
not
yeah.
scorer. He was just explosive.
But that has a big impact on the game, bro. That has a big one. Anyways,
I mean, he said that Anthony Davis is better.
I understand that, but like stop.
you guys are sneezing at it. Though.
We're
That's
not
what's pissing me
sneezing,
off.
brother.
Don't
I
sneeze
remember
at
Blake,
in his
man.
prime was a problem, bro.
Pau Gasol.
But I'm going Blake on this one. I'm sorry, and I think Kobe Bryant, if he could go back, God rest his soul, would take Blake Griffin if he made him really put a gun to his head and made him choose. I bet you would
Oh
choose
man,
Blake.
I don't want to do this. I'm
LaMarcus Aldridge.
I'm going Blake on this one. Even though LaMarcus Aldridge is one of the most underrated players we've ever had. Quick story. I know we don't have a lot of time. Quick story.
No, we
One of
have
the
time.
first business games I've ever watched, where I watched a Portland Trail Blazers game, and I remember I had close seats to that game, and that's when I got introduced to LaMarcus Aldridge because I think he had like 34. I would have to go back and
LaMarcus,
check.
'cause-
and he didn't miss a single mid-range jump shot that whole game.
Oh,
So
so
I remember watching
who's
him.
it? Blake or Marcus?
I'm going Blake, but I'm just saying both of these guys are very underrated.
Blake, because he could create more, and I feel like
He's very versatile.
Yeah, I mean,
Very versatile.
he
Bro, Blake was a point guard. Blake played point guard in Detroit.
Yeah.
Damn near.
LaMarcus was kind of like one dimensional. He was post. You know what I'm saying? Zebo.
I'm going Blake on this. Bro.
Blake. I'm going Blake.
I'm going Blake on this, bro. He's a more explosive. Again, he's a better scorer, I would say, than Zebo is, and he's more dynamic. The thing that I loved about Blake Griffin, aside from the statistical output that he had when he was healthy, was how versatile he actually was. Like, he was closer to LeBron James than he was to Pau Gasol as far as offense.
We didn't see it because Chris Paul was really ball
Right.
dominant, so they
Right.
used him in the pick and roll.
But as soon as he was on a team by himself in Detroit,
Yeah.
you saw even
Exactly.
older.
Played
You saw
Blake played with less. Took his team to playoffs. Zebo played with not with a lot, but like still.
Yeah,
let's go into our last two games here, boys.
nice.
Okay.
Rapid fire.
This one right here. This one right here. I want you guys to lock in. This is an MJ and LeBron one. Have you seen this one that I put on here?
I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna give you guys skills. You guys are gonna tell me if LeBron is better than who's better, LeBron or Jordan at this
Okay.
skill. Between Michael Jordan and LeBron, who is better at this basketball skill on the court? Who's the better passer?
LeBron.
LeBron James was a better passer by year 3 than Mike was in his prime.
I don't even think it's close. I feel like when it comes to, passing and making players better, it's definitely LeBron James. Who has the better handle?
Who has the better handle? I would say LeBron James because he's a point guard, and Jordan's handle was always very overrated.
Yes. LeBron James.
Who was the better defender?
I would say peak to peak, LeBron James was a better defender because he got robbed out of a Defensive Player of the Year award, and MJ was gifted one. Michael Jordan has never been the best defender on his team. He's always at best been the third best defender on his team. LeBron James in Miami was the anchor of his defense. He guarded 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 consistently. He was better in the paint. He was better on help side defense. He was better on ball in Miami. So I'm going LeBron James.
All right. Who's the better rebounder?
LeBron James has averaged damn near 10 rebounds a game in his career. So I'm going LeBron James. Before. Not as a career, but he's averaged 8.5.
Who's the better mid-range shooter?
I'm going Mike on this one.
Yeah, Mike.
Man, I thought it was coming.
No,
It's closer than people think it is, but it's
No,
not.
it
but
is
Mike's
Mike.
the better. I mean,
It's
that's his thing. I mean,
bread and butter.
This is his damn thing. Who shoots the 3-ball better?
Michael Jordan, for once upon a time, he played with the NBA three-point line. He shot the ball. I think, if somebody can check me, I think he shot like 20% from the three-point line because he couldn't shoot better than I could or better than Brian Caleb Reading can. Once they gave him a WNBA three-point line, he shot 40%. They brought it back, and then his shooting percentage took a shit again. LeBron James is shot 40% in his career with the actual NBA line, actually taking 5-6 threes a game. So I'm going LeBron James.
At the rim.
At the rim, ask Michael Jordan who's better at the rim.
It's LeBron James.
It's definitely LeBron James.
It's
Am I missing
close,
anything?
but it's
Am I
LeBron
missing
James.
anything? I think that was all.
They're going to
Rebound.
kill me in the comments, but it is what it is.
Rebounding.
Listen, shit ain't sweet. Come on this side of the camera. I promise you shit ain't sweet.
All right, last game, and then we're gonna get out of here, boys.
Let's go.
We're gonna talk about Vinsanity. Vince fucking Carter, baby.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like, listen, I'm just trying to bring back some of these legends.
One of our
bro.
child heroes, bro.
Yeah.
childhood heroes.
Another Kobe wannabe. Go ahead.
No, don't. No. Vince
Cool.
does never be disrespectful like T Mac was, even though he's probably just as good as him sometimes.
Vince would have won a couple championships with Shaq. 1 or 2.
Is Vince Carter better than the following NBA players? Mm-hmm. Is he better than D Mitch today?
Then D Mitch.
No,
Is he
he's
better than
not.
D Mitch.
He's not a better shooter than him. He's not a better passer than him. No, he's not. No way he is.
I think this is a lot closer, bro. Right, Eddie?
Has Vince ever took his team to playoffs?
Yeah, man.
When?
Yes, bro.
Vince, bro, you know that year,
In Toronto
if I'm not mistaken,
or New Jersey?
just no in Toronto, if I'm not mistaken, the year that AI went to the finals and played the Lakers, I'm pretty sure he beat Vince in game 7 to go to the finals. Somebody would have to check me on that. But I'm pretty sure in game 7, Vince Carter missed the game-winning shot to go to the finals.
Vince Carter reminds you of Blake Griffin, bro.
I mean, I'm going D Mitch on this one, but it's like
So just
super fucking close,
before we
bro.
go any further, man, this is some of the points years that rookie year 18 points, 25, 27, 24, 20, 22,
How about
24.
Vince?
No,
yeah.
it's D Mitch.
Yeah. No,
No,
Vince,
this is
bro.
our boy.
Vince was elite,
I
bro.
think he was injured 15, 27, 24, 25, 21, 20, 21, 20. This is like a Paul George type of career, man. But this guy at his peak was averaging 27 points a game.
Can you just real quick here? Let me just.
I'm gonna
mention
say
this real
one
quick.
stat.
Ace, how much more time we have left? Real quick. 30 minutes. Okay, just real quick. I just
D
wanna say
Mitch
something.
has never averaged less than 25 points per game.
Yeah, he is.
20 points, I'm sorry. In
Not
his
less
career.
than 20. No,
his career.
D Mitch is fucking crazy. But
No, brother, it's
the
25.
problem is you guys, not you guys, you keep sneezing at this shit, bro. Come on, Ali.
I'm gonna go with Vince Carter, bro.
Why you keep sneezing
I'm gonna
at
go
this
with
shit,
Vince
bro?
Carter, bro. I'm gonna go with Vince Carter.
You see, just real quick, Raptors, and then they played. No, so it was the second round. They pushed them to 7, Ali. The second round, they pushed them to 7. AI averaged 34 a game that series. And Vince Carter that series averaged 36 and 6.
Yeah, brother.
And he missed the game winner to send them past the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah,
who ended up in the NBA Finals.
Donovan Mitchell's least points in his career was his rookie year at 20.5.
Donovan Mitchell's a fucking issue, bro.
So who you going with though?
Peak to peak, or we're going peaks, or we just going in general?
Who's better?
Peaks in general, peak to peak. I'm going Vince, bro, on this one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
boys.
gotta go with Vince, bro.
I'm going Vince, bro, on this one.
I mean,
I will say he's a better shooter than Vince, though. He's definitely a better shooter than he is. I'm going Vince. I think I'm wrong, but I'm gonna go Vince.
how about D Book?
No, I'm going Vince because I think D Mitch is better than
Exactly. I was about to say something, bro. No, I'm going to Vince.
SGA.
No, SGA is better than
Hey,
Vince.
trying to get us there.
Absolutely
No,
not, man.
it's
SGA again is
Shea
the best
Gilgeous-Alexander,
player in the
man.
league.
33 a game.
Yeah, no,
wow.
no. I mean, yeah, he till the first game of next year, you know, then I can start arguing with people about it. Jalen Brown.
No, Vince, bro. Come on, guys. No, Vince Carter's better than Jalen Brown as a basketball player.
Yeah, because I don't know what Jalen Brown looks like as the best player on his team. I just don't think you can have him as your best player on your team.
No, like Vince Carter, one of the things that made Vince Carter so good was his ability to handle the basketball at his size.
And Jalen Brown can't dribble
doesn't,
with his left hand.
unfortunately. Right, so
It's going to be interesting to see how Jalen Brown looks like as the best player on the team next year for the Boston Celtics, believe it
I
or
bet
not.
you they'll still be good, and I bet you average 25 a game.
Kyrie Irving.
Vince or Kyrie?
I'm going to go with Kyrie only because I feel like we've seen Kyrie at a peak of...
Blinking on Vince. I'm blinking on Vince.
No, I got to go. I think I'm going to go with Kyrie on this one because I feel like
Kyrie's the greatest. No, he's the most talented player ever.
talent and results are two different
he's
things.
not.
Skilled.
Is he better than Kyrie, Eddie? Man, but Vince has took his teams to playoffs, bro. Kai can't get his team to a playoff by himself, man. No, bro.
I'm going on this one. I'm going Kyrie. I'm going Kyrie on this one.
J-Dub.
J-Dub or Vince? Oh, see, this is a tough one.
For right now,
I'm gonna go. Listen,
today I'm still gonna go with Vince. Today.
I'm gonna go with Vince as well.
Yeah, 'cause it's too early.
Yeah, it's
going
too early
Vince,
because
yeah, I'm going
I
Vince as
don't
well.
know what J-Dub looks like as the best player on his
Carter
team.
was one of the most underrated players of the 2000s. I'm gonna go with Vince, bro.
J-Dub, NBA
Last but
champion.
not least,
For now, though. 'Cause
Yeah,
5 years
yeah,
might be
yeah,
very
yeah,
different.
yeah.
Yeah.
well, we'll do it in 5 years. Paul George. I think I gotta go with Paul George on this one, right? I feel like Paul George is a better two-way
He's a
player
better
than
two-way
him.
player than him. I will say scoring output, I think. But no, Paul George averaged like 29 a game.
He's
OKC, 28 a game.
Vince Carter is probably a more consistent scorer than him.
Yeah.
But I also feel like Paul George was like voted third in MVP that one year, man. Like I wonder if Vince has ever hit that pinnacle.
Vince,
basketball.
when he's had his own team and it wasn't that deep, like he's had playoff runs. In Toronto, like, well, who's the second best player in Toronto in the early 2000s? Can you tell me, bro?
Tracy McGrady.
Not
No,
even.
not
He
even,
bounced. No, then nobody. Vince was good, like a good contributor, like even later in his career,
I'm
bro.
going
Like on the
Paul George.
Mavs team, and
I'm going with Paul George, man.
I think I'm gonna go with Paul George just because of the two-way ability, bro. But it's
Talk
close.
about someone who's played with a lot and done nothing, though.
Yeah, Paul George is definitely
I'm
left a lot
Vince,
on.
bro. I'm
Really?
sorry. Yeah, I'm going Vince Carter, bro. Yeah, because I just don't believe he has the meltdown against Utah that year that Paul George did.
Probably not. No,
So I'm going Vince, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
no, don't be sorry.
I'm going Vince on this.
I like it. All right, boys. Episode 54 in the what do they say in the books?
in the books.
In the books, baby. Two more 1,000 subscribers to get to 30 on YouTube. Please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Support. We appreciate it all.
I gotta
Please.
ask you a quick question before you start this out. I saw this game real quick. I want you guys to play it real quick.
Oh, whatever you want.
I want you to get rid of one of these guys. You erase them from NBA history. They never exist. Okay? They never exist. Kyrie Irving, Derrick Rose, Allen Iverson, Russell Westbrook.
You suck.
You're gonna hate me for this one. It's probably gonna be Derrick Rose, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel like every other guy that you take away, you lose some really historic moments in the NBA. And bro, Derrick Henry. What the hell? Derrick Rose is like he's a blur, unfortunately, because of his injuries, bro. That's why. It's not because those guys are better than him, but like if you take Kyrie out of the league and he's never existed, like the shot is gone. If you take out AI,
The culture is gone.
the culture and the step over is gone.
Okay, now pick one.
I already told you.
I
I'm
got it.
taking
Pick one to keep
to keep.
and cut the rest. Pick one to keep.
Oh, good one.
To me, this one is easy.
I got. I think you got to go with. I think you got to go with Russ, bro.
No, you gotta
Right?
You gotta go with AI.
This is AI.
You're gonna
all
go with
day.
AI?
You gotta go with AI.
You're gonna get rid of Mr. Triple Double
He
though.
changed the culture. He changed.
You know how T-Mac, fuck, this is turning, and then we can send this off. Just like quick 30 seconds. You know how T-Mac is always the one that says, man, if I had Shaq, if I did this.
It's
The
AI.
only person that should ever be able to say that and nobody can laugh at him is Allen Iverson. If Allen Iverson had Shaq from 2000 2002, he would have three-peated, bro.
Yeah.
And if Kobe Bryant has said before, if Allen Iverson was 6'6", we would all be in fucking trouble. You want to know a little secret? He was 6 foot and everybody was still in fucking trouble, bro.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm going to go AI from these.
Who are you getting rid of though?
Who am I getting rid of?
Who are you getting rid of?
I'm getting rid of Derrick Rose.
Because of my reason?
No, because your reason it was like that. It was just that 1 year.
It was like, yeah. It's
It
just,
was basically that.
You know
one
what?
year.
It was the MVP year.
It was the
But
MVP
year.
Was wild.
It was fucking
but
nuts,
then
bro.
only onto his knee.
I'm right. You're right. It's Derrick
Only after
Rose,
his knee and
but
down.
like it's
you
very
lose.
hard. To say.
You lose a lot of.
It's very hard to say Derrick Rose. Though.
Yeah,
It's
I think
hard,
it goes. I think
hard.
it
But
goes.
he got it on the money though, Eddie. He literally
I know.
just got it. The crossover, the shot. And,
I think
and
it
triple-double.
goes. I think
yeah,
it goes.
but like the MVP peak Derrick Rose.
What
year
is the biggest moment
is
you remember for
etched
that?
It's etched in
What do
history.
you remember from it?
The fact that he was 22 years old at 6'3" and won the MVP, bro.
In his sophomore year.
And
Yeah.
like I still remember him dunking all over the Miami Heat in the
Yes.
playoffs, all over them. Bro. I still remember.
I think it
that
goes
to this
D
day, 22 years old.
Rose, Russ, Kai.
No,
AI.
D Rose,
No.
Kai.
Kai,
I love you, Kai.
Russ,
D Rose, Kai, Russ.
That's
AI,
a moment.
yes.
That's a moment,
No,
guys,
no,
that
brother.
you can't get rid of. That shot is huge, bro. I'm looking at it. You're losing a moment
Russell
in history.
Westbrook changed the game of basketball,
Yes,
bro.
he sure did. Oh,
He made
I know.
triple doubles.
No, it's not a. No, I'm just telling you. I'm looking at it more of like.
Russ
just,
is better than Kyrie Irving as a basketball
oh wait.
player, bro.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'm talking.
So
I'm
sure.
looking at this as a a moment. I'm losing one of the biggest moments in history.
But then you still have LeBron as like overtaking the shot from the block.
But there's no block if there's no shot, and there's no shot if there's no block. Like they go hand in hand. You get what I mean? Like, no, I mean, like, listen, bro. I'm only doing it because of moments, not because of the players. The players, bro, Russ has accomplished 10 times more in his career.
Episode 54 of the Basement Boyz.
God damn, you might gotta take over the games,
Good
baby.
fucking question, brother.
Thank you guys so much for all of the support. Thank you so much. Episode 55 is gonna be here before you know it. Thank you so much. Peace.